Right. Why is this not working? Does it work? It doesn't work. Hey! Oh, fuck. I got it to work, and then I got it to not work again. Fuck. It was briefly working. Right, okay. That works. Right, and then if we enable it, hmm. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's do plus video capture device. Let's do remove plus video capture device. Amazing! It works! Look how beautiful I am. Cool. It works! Is that the right way around or the wrong way around? Who even knows? Who even knows? But we fixed it. That's the important thing. Everyone's like, how is it okay to show your penis but not? I know, right? Exactly. You get instantly banned if you show a sign. But it's no bueno to show dick. Right then. Are we working? Is it functioning? Cool. I'm beautiful. Right then. Right, so my issue is I don't remember if this is flipped. I don't remember if it's flipped when I'm streaming. I don't think it is. Okay, cool. So yeah, I've actively flipped it in the. Cool. Right, let's talk to some people again. Hello. Hey, did.
Hi. Oh my god. I didn't expect it.
What did you not expect?
Huh?
What did you not expect?
Your makeup
Thank
looks
you.
good.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
From the UK.
Oh, which city?
Leeds.
Okay, I never heard about it.
It's near Manchester.
Ah, okay.
Everyone's heard of Manchester.
Huh?
Everyone's heard of Manchester.
Yeah, of course.
That makes us really sad because in Leeds we hate Manchester.
Why?
So we used to have a decent Premiership football team a long time ago, and they used to be sort of rivals with Manchester. Um,
Oh.
but now they're crap and no one cares about us.
Oh,
I don't really care
okay.
about football though. So.
Same. Which? How do you think? Which country am I from?
I would say Baltics.
No, really.
No,
Nah.
east of the Baltics.
I'm not good at geography. I don't know.
Okay,
The
Ukraine,
biggest country in the world.
the biggest. Oh, you from Russia?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Are you
How
currently
do you
living in the
think? Like,
US?
huh?
Are you currently living in the US?
No.
Oh, is it a VPN? Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
Wait, my VPN is US.
Yeah, it says US.
Okay, my VPN said it's France. Okay,
That's okay.
something wrong. How do you think about my accent? Is it normal?
It's fine. I
Oh, okay.
I dated a Lithuanian girl for 12 years.
Oh,
So I'm used to a Eastern European accent.
oh, okay. Thank you. Have a good day.
Oh, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
What do you think about trans people?
I just neutral.
Yeah? Do
Yeah?
you don't have any questions?
No?
No? None at all?
Wait, let me think. Uh, let me think. I don't know, really. Mm, wait. What age were you when you like? I don't know how to say it. Wait.
Like knew that I didn't want to be a boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably like 8 years old.
8.
Yeah, but I didn't
Oh
really
my
know.
god.
I didn't know how to explain that to anyone.
What about your parents? Like,
They didn't. So I didn't come out till I was 31, and by the
oh,
time I was 31, I was an adult, and they didn't. They don't really care what I do. I'm an adult.
uh, oh, you look good.
Thank you.
Yeah, it fits you.
Yeah, I agree. It's very nice getting to dress like a girl in her puberty, because I never got to do that as a young boy. I
Um,
dressed boring. Would you?
wait, in the UK,
Hmm.
it's legal, right?
It's legal to what?
To like, uh, LGBTQ, like,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, that's good because in Russia it's illegal.
that's really sad.
Yeah, and I have a lot of like, gay friends, and they are very sad about it. All of them want to move to UK or America or something else.
Yeah, it's really hard when we don't have
Yeah.
equal rights, right? Mhm.
But a lot, in Russia we have a lot of homophobics here.
Yeah,
A lot of, like, all of my classmates.
yeah. I think when we're sort of raised in a society where something is normal and
Mm,
normalized, it's very hard to sort of like change that, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, how old are you?
33.
I'm 33. Okay, I'm 15.
Okay. Your English is very good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Can I ask you another question?
Yeah, sure.
What do you think about like animals?
What?
What do you think about animals?
I love animals.
Yeah. Do you
I
think
have
maybe
cats.
do you think animals sort of exist in a similar sort of space where they're not really given rights?
Mm,
Oh boy, we were not making a vegetarian out of her. She was like, nah, bruv. Hello? Ah! Hello?
Hello?
I like your PC case. No. Compliment a man's PC case and he still skips you? Hello? Nice deck. Usually I see very different decks on Home TV. Hello? Oh, I was gonna do that. Hello?
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
What do you think's wrong with it? Why do you think something's wrong with me?
You're telling the whole world something's wrong with you, bro, by not participating in the way that the rest of the world fucking shows themselves. You want to be different?
I mean, I'm just existing how I want to exist. Do you think we should all follow the same, like, sort of
I think we
uniform?
should all. I think we should all look the same, but obviously have different personalities and have different interests.
But you think we should
But
all look exactly the
you,
same?
Obviously not exactly the same. No two people are created equal, you fucking dumbass. You
Well,
know
no,
what I mean?
you said you think we should all look the same, so I'm just asking you to like sort of be specific.
Right. You want me to be more specific, bro? You have a mental disorder. You have an
Why?
imbalance of hormones in your body. You need to start taking testosterone and stop
No, no,
taking estrogen.
I'm actively taking estrogen
Why the fuck are you taking estrogen?
because I want to be a girl. Because I am a girl.
You know what? In your mind, I know you are a girl,
Hmm.
but physically,
No,
you are not a.
physically I'm a girl too. I have boobs.
Yeah, but you don't have your reproductive system. You can't
I could
reproduce
do.
like a
Well,
female
I don't need to, right? There's some women who can't reproduce, right? There's some women who
because
can't have
because
children.
of health reasons.
Yeah.
So, like you, like I said, you
Well,
have health
no,
problems.
no, they could be born that way, right? They could be born unable to reproduce.
Yes,
Could
actually, you're right. They could be born, but listen, when I have a problem with this agenda because I see that the younger generation looks
what's
at
the
people like
agenda?
you. The agenda is to brainwash people into thinking it's okay to not be a man
Why is
and
it?
provide.
Why is it not okay to?
Why is it not okay? Because now you have little kids who think it's okay to change their gender and they don't even know a
Do,
goddamn thing.
do you think?
They don't know a goddamn thing about life. They
Can
don't
I
know anything about. They
can I
don't know
ask you a
anything
question?
about identity. And you got books over here
When
being pushed to children
uh huh
about it's okay to be gay. It's
when
okay to
when
dress as
uh
girls
huh
when you're a guy. It's okay to dress as guys when you're a girl.
when
But it's not okay.
when do you think I knew that I wanted to be a girl?
I'm not sure.
Why don't you ask?
I don't care
Why not? Because you
because
really
you're a boy.
wait.
You're a man.
You're really antagonistic about like children being educated on LGBT issues, right?
Bro, I watched
But
a
when
video of
but
a fucking group of kids inside of a bar,
when
and there was trans women or men, whatever the hell you want to call them, dancing, and the parents were encouraging their children who were probably ages 5 to 10 to give out dollar bills to them. What does
okay,
that teach children?
I'm not sure that's true, but that's okay, right?
What do you
So
mean? I'm not sure.
can
I'll
I
show you
ask
the
you a
video
question?
right now.
Can I ask you a question? Right? So
Go for it.
right, so you said that you're not okay with children learning about these things, right?
No, I'm not okay
But
with children being exposed
when do
to.
you think I started learning about? When do you think I knew I didn't want to be a boy?
It doesn't matter.
No, I think it does because I think it explains why we teach children, right? So
Why we teach children what?
I knew I didn't want to be a boy when I was about 8 years old, but I didn't have any language to explain that to people. I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know what I was thinking. I didn't know what I was feeling. I was really, really confused. And for a very long time, because the only thing I'd been taught about was gay people, I thought I might be gay because I didn't know anything else, right? And I was really depressed. I was really unhappy. I lived for 31 years having a miserable life where I didn't produce, I didn't contribute to society, I didn't do anything like that was good or happy, right? I was married to a woman basically. We were together for 12 years, right? But we weren't happy, right? And then when I got to 31, my entire life fell to pieces, having been a man for 31 years and having tried to be a man for 31 years, right?
So you just gave up
No, I
trying to
didn't.
be a
I
man?
didn't give up, right? I realized after 31 years that I was a trans woman, right? And no one had like I discovered probably about 20 something years old that I was a trans woman. But because
What is
because society had stamped on me how bad it is to be a trans woman, how societally unacceptable it is to be a trans woman, how much my life would be ruined if I was a trans woman, then I didn't do it for another like 5 or 6 years, right? And
look,
eventually,
I have friends that are trans. I have friends that are gay. I have friends that are bi, and I hang out with them and I go out drinking with them, but I still try to explain to them that they're missing out on life. You're missing out on creating a family. You're missing out on having little kids running around, little grandchildren running around. These are things that you're not going to be exposed to.
that's not
This is
true. It's not true. I literally have friends with children, right? And I'm their auntie, and I spend time with them, and I don't need to have my
Yeah,
own.
but you're
Wait, wait,
not
wait.
real. You
No, no.
don't have that true connection
I
that
know
you have with
no,
your
I,
son.
no, I do. I do. I love
No,
these.
you
No, no.
don't.
Listen
You
to
have
me.
children.
Listen
You
to
have
me.
children.
Listen to me. I have.
Excuse me.
No, let
Do
me
you
let me
have
explain.
children?
I don't. I have nephews though.
Okay, you cannot talk about have like
No, I
children
can.
if you don't have children.
I can.
Until that moment, you cannot say that this is like my child until you have children. Then you know what it's like to have a child.
I disagree. I'm part of the foster.
You,
I'm part of the foster system, right? Right.
yo, how could you think this way? You know what I mean?
What do you
I'm
mean? How could I not
open-minded.
think this way?
No. I said, how could you think this way? I'm an
Exactly.
open-minded person. How could your brain be so closed?
It's not. This idea that you can only love a child if you gave birth to them is wrong. We have so many people who adopt and foster children, and when you say, wait, listen to me, when you say that like you can only love a child a certain way if you gave birth to them, you completely invalidate all of their parenthood, right? And
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
and people who foster love their children just as much as people who give birth to them.
Week one of being a foster child, right? If you did something really fucking crazy, you was gone.
That doesn't mean all
You
foster
was
parents are
gone.
bad. That doesn't mean all foster parents are bad.
Now, if your child did something bad, you're going to teach them and you're going to make sure that they learn. But if this new foster child that you just picked up
That's
a
not
couple
true.
of days ago starts acting all fucking
That's
crazy,
not true.
he's going back to where he came from.
That's not true.
In the United States, it is.
Well, I'm not saying in all circumstances it's not true, but I'm saying that's not true of all foster parents, right?
Not all, but
And
I'm
you,
speaking generally.
well, I think if we speak
But the
generally,
United States,
there are people who don't love their own children too. There are people like
yes, you're right.
if we go back
Yes,
100
you're
years,
absolutely right.
people literally used to have 12 children and let 6 of them die, right?
Well, my grandmother had 18 children, and 6 of them were miscarriages. So she only had 12. But the reason why my grandparents and all of her friends had a whole bunch of kids is because Serbian military came into Kosovo and started killing us like we were animals.
Yeah.
So our population went from a couple of million to a couple of 100,000. And they tried to kill us. So in order to reproduce and bring our population back up, these women did what no other woman would do today.
I don't think that's true.
And they had 12 to 14 to 16 to 20 kids. I'm telling you right now, women are not doing that anymore. Women
mean,
have one in
Russia they are.
2024 society, or run Russia because they're getting killed
Well,
by fucking drones.
they're getting paid to have children as well. They're getting paid to have kids in Russia.
See, look at that. In the United States, right? People have, like, I live in New York. Most couples have one child.
Can I ask you a question?
Some other couples that live in other countries, when they're coming from other countries, they have 2 to 6 children.
I know.
Right? Because I work for I look at the statistics, and this is what I get paid to do. I get paid to look at who's here and what are they doing here, what do they identify as, and the number of young teenagers under the age of 18 that have went to the fucking municipality of New York to change their gender on their state ID is insane.
I'm sure it's not more than like 20%. Nowhere near 20%.
Under the age of 18. Do you understand what that means?
I literally knew I wanted to be a girl, right, when I was 8. Right, when I was 8. And I know you don't believe me, but I did.
I don't think you have the right to identify as nothing until you're 18.
Well, that's not the point. That's not the point, right? The point is
you don't have the right to
wait.
fucking say I'm a boy or a girl until you're 18 because it's up to your parents to teach you what a boy does and what a girl does. Your parents failed you, and I'm sorry, bro.
They didn't fail me.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't. Right? That's not how it works, right?
Yes, it is.
You have gay friends, right?
Yes, I do.
Have you ever felt?
Every single one of them has a missing father. Every single one of them.
That's not true.
I'm telling you right now, every single one of them has a missing father figure in their life.
That's not true.
Okay.
You don't. It's not. Homosexuality is not a failure of raising.
No, it's not homosexuality. It's just identifying as anything other than a man or a woman. Anything in between in that spectrum.
That's not true.
It shows that you lack something in your life, like I did. Like look. That doesn't mean that just because you don't have a father in your life doesn't mean that you're gay. Okay, because I know people that lost both their parents and they're not gay and they're not trans and they're not whatever the hell.
It's really
the friends that I have.
It's really misogynistic to emasculate people, right? Just because they don't meet sort of
Fuck it.
masculine expectations.
I guess I'm misogynistic. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna apologize for being who I am. The same way you're not gonna apologize for being who you
Well,
are.
my existence isn't harming anybody.
My
Right?
existence
But
isn't harming anyone
telling
either.
people they're not
It's
good
not
enough
my fault
because
that
they
you
don't
don't
meet your
have the mental
expectations.
capacity to process my criticism.
I do. Your criticism is basically you should look exactly like I want you to look, and you're failing society if you don't.
In a way, but not to
That's
that extent.
ridiculous. That's
In
ridiculous.
a way, yeah, you should
You
look like the
started
rest
this.
of the
You
world.
started this by saying that everyone should look the same. Right?
Yes,
and I think
everyone
that's a
should
really
look the
sad thing to want.
Well, listen, that doesn't mean you have to dress the same. It doesn't mean you have to fucking listen to the same music. It doesn't mean you have to have the same interests in life. It doesn't mean you have to have the same hobbies.
So,
But we
do
all
you
should
have
look.
do you have any tattoos?
Men should look like
Do
men.
you have any
Women should look
tattoos?
like. Yes, I have tattoos.
So you have altered your body.
Yes, I have.
So you
In
don't
ways
look the
that
same.
yes, I do, because
No, you
there are
don't.
hundreds of thousands of people that have the same exact tattoo.
Okay, it
All
doesn't
right?
matter. You said we're
Yes,
allowed
it
to.
does,
You said we're
because we
allowed
are
to.
all
No. You
now
said.
we're all a part of
You
something
said.
much larger
You
than
said we're allowed to dress differently. We're allowed to do different things, but we should look the
right,
same, right? So
right.
either I'm acceptable in altering my body, or none of us should alter our body, right?
I'm not altering my body in a way that's
You got
like
tattoos.
changing. It's not changing my chemical makeup in my brain. What you're doing
So,
is
what are you smoking?
I'm smoking THC,
Okay.
cannabis.
So that alters your brain, right?
Yes, it does.
So
But it doesn't make me fucking think I'm a
so you've
girl.
altered. So you're doing a thing that you've just said I can't do. You're
That's not the
hypocritical.
same.
You're
That's
hypocritical.
not the same.
You constantly are ascribing rules to others that you don't follow yourself.
Yo, do you even hear yourself when you speak?
I do, yeah.
No, you don't.
I literally do.
No, you don't.
I literally have a headphones that replays my voice in my ears. I literally hear myself.
I think
when I
that's
speak.
part of the problem. You hear yourself too much.
You just told me it was the other way around. You're constantly
didn't.
contradicting yourself. You literally live in contradictions.
Well, listen, I'm only gonna keep contradicting myself because I can't understand how someone like you even exists.
I know, and
right?
I'm trying to explain it to you, and instead of listening, you're just
I'm not
speaking.
listening to you because I will
I've noticed you're not listening to me.
I will die before I fucking
So
agree.
You've just said that you don't understand me, and that's why you're contradicting to yourself. And then I've said I'm more than wait. I've just said I'm more than happy to explain myself, and you said you don't want to listen.
No, you're not. You have your own set agenda that you want to push. You're not happy to explain jack shit.
I literally.
How the hell did you know that 8 years old? You don't know nothing at 8 years old.
I did know at 8-year-old. I just didn't have the language
you don't
to
even
explain
make
it.
sense, bro. Like I'm really trying to understand
I can
you,
explain.
but
I can explain to you the process I went through as an 8-year-old if you want.
Listen, you know what I mean? I love cannabis, and the same way maybe you love taking estrogen.
Jesus fucking Christ. Hey, we're back to the deck guy. Hello. The guy was like, everyone should look exactly the same, but I have tattoos. Hello. You can dress different though, but I have tattoos. Bro. Hello. Hello. My cat looks so derpy. When it's mirrored on my screen. I don't know if it's mirrored on other people's screen. Hello. Cliche septum piercing. Probably a vegan. No, probably not a vegan. Dude, my hair looks so cool. I should put my bows on though, right? I should put my bows on. My bows. Oh, my boobs are sore. Oh. Hello. The guy earlier was like, do you always wear the same fucking necklace? And the same makeup? Yes, I fucking do. Hello. Hello. We're live on YouTube. What are you,
Batman for dead.
Oh.
Are you gay?
We're on YouTube.
I don't care. Are you gay?
No, I'm not gay. I'm trans.
You're trans?
Yeah.
Stop for I.
One day, I hope you fall on fire, fam.
You hope I fall on fire.
Yeah, Batman for dead. I
Yeah.
will not rate your team. You're
Is it
Batman.
because of the way I look?
Nah, it's because you're Batman still, and the way you look, bro. Hey, what's wrong with you?
Do you know once upon a time, right? Black people. You know once upon a time, black people and gay
Cracker, you're a
people,
cracker,
right,
bro. You're a cracker. You're a
were
cracker.
both put in the same gas
You're a
chambers.
You're a cracker. You're a cracker.
Yeah.
No, do not be racist.
So we
No,
were
no,
both
Can I
put
ask
in the
a
gas
question?
chambers
Yes,
together.
Can I ask you a question about
You know
trans
that, right?
people? Can I ask you a question about trans
Please
people?
do.
So do you have a dick and do you have a woman and a man's private part?
I could have either, right?
Which one do you have?
Dunno. I don't feel comfortable telling a child what genitalia I have.
You have a wood between your legs. Accept the fact, okay?
Mhm.
You have a wood between your legs,
Yeah.
okay? Yeah? You have no punani, okay?
Okay. What does that mean?
Stop.
Why is that relevant?
You have no
Why is that
pussy,
relevant?
bro. You have no pussy.
But why is it relevant?
Because look how you, bro, you're so
Do you think
gay.
do you think if you have a penis you're automatically a man?
Gay.
What if you don't have a penis? Would you
Sports
be a man?
direct as well, you know. Sports direct as well. I'm disappointed. I'm never wearing this sports direct anymore.
Yeah.
Good thing this is Adidas, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What is that around your neck?
It's a necklace. What is that on your head?
Bro, it's a hat. Okay, wait. What's that thing on the top? What's that
Why have
bit
you
on the
got a hat
top?
on your head?
What's that bit on
You're
the top?
indoors. Why have you got a hat on indoors?
What's that bit on the top?
What bit on
What's
the
the
top?
short bit? The short bit.
What are you on about?
Yeah, you need help, brother.
Why?
You need help.
Why are you so rude?
You're good.
Why are you so rude?
Hey, say hi to the camera for me.
Why?
Can you say hi to my camera?
No, I'm speaking to you, not your camera. So why do you hate gay people and trans people so much?
And wait.
Why do you hate gay people and trans people so much?
Because it's just I don't rate them.
Okay, but people used to not rate black people. But they rated them so low they used them as farm equipment. Was that okay?
Shut up, bro.
Was that okay?
Are you trying to be funny?
Was it okay to use black people as farm equipment?
Are you trying to be funny?
No, I'm asking you serious questions.
Are you onto me?
Was it okay to use black people as farm equipment?
Are you onto me?
Was it okay to
Are
use
you
black
onto me?
people
Answer my question. Are
as
you onto
farm
me?
equipment?
You're not onto me, bro. I promise you're not onto me. I will slap the makeup off your face, bro.
Why are you getting so angry?
I promise you, bro.
Why are you threatening violence?
The way how I would slap
Have I upset you? Why are you threatening violence? Have I upset you? How come you don't like it? How come you don't like it? How come you don't like it when I ask you about denigrating black people based on their immutable characteristics, but you're okay with denigrating trans and gay people?
Look at you now. You're gonna become famous, bro. You're gonna become famous.
Why would I become famous?
You're a batty man because you're just a batty man. Why are you here? Like, bro, let me ask you a question, yeah? When you go to someone, yeah, say like you're talking to someone you fancy, do you just tell them straight away, oh, I'm a trans?
I mean, it's kind of obvious I'm trans. I don't hide it. When you're dating people, do you just come out and tell people you're black? Or do you like mislead them?
Yeah, why are you trying to make this into a racist thing, bro?
Just asking. It's not. I'm just asking
No,
you, right?
you
Because like
are.
it'd be really wrong, right, if you didn't like just tell them you're black, right? If you were like,
whoa,
whoa, bro, I don't know if you realize, but I'm black.
Are you depressed?
I'm not depressed. No, I have a really good life.
No, I don't think you have a really good life.
I do. I have a
What's
wonderful life.
What's wrong
Why are
with
you
neck?
so obsessed with what I'm wearing? You're wearing a hat and some sports clothes.
Okay, it's a hat and sports clothes. That is normal wear.
Why is yours normal and mine's not?
Shut up.
Why are you so obsessed with how other people look?
Honestly,
Do you not think that's sort of fragile and pathetic?
Bro, look at his. Hey, look at the eyes.
Yeah.
Oi, stop it, man. Please don't buzz on me.
Why does how I dress offend you so much?
Are you still buzzing on me, bro?
Why does how I dress offend you so much?
You're a batty boy. I don't chat to batty boys.
You literally have been chatting to me for like the last 4 minutes. You literally have sat here chatting to me.
Shut up.
Are you also a batty boy? Is that why you're chatting? Are you looking for a boyfriend?
Smile for me.
No.
No, just smile. Just smile. I want to see your teeth.
Anyway, you have really, really annoying echo, so I'm gonna go. But it's been lovely chatting to you. I really hope you have a nice day, and you get a better dress sense, because I think your dress is it's just not good, right? You should dress
Shut
better.
up, bro.
You
Bro,
should
you're
dress
on
better.
suicide watch.
And also,
You're on suicide
also,
watch. You're gonna lie.
I want you
One,
to
bro, I
remember.
can
I
feel
want
it.
you to remember that in the
Do you listen to anyone
1940s,
else?
black
Also,
people
the
and gay
problem is,
people were put
shut up,
into the gas chambers together, where we went in holding hands. Bro. Oh my god, there's Alexa Pro in my room. Is there Alexa Pro in here? Hello?
Oh, shit, you seem confused, mate.
Why?
I don't know, man. That's for you to answer.
I mean, you seem confused, right? Like, I have just confused you, but I'm not confused.
Hey, you definitely confused me in that sense,
Yeah,
yeah.
so I'm not confused, but you are. Right? Let's not.
But no, I'm confused by you.
Yeah,
I'm not
exactly.
confused by.
That's
I'm not
okay.
confused.
It's okay for
Yeah.
you to be confused by me, but you can't suggest that I'm confused based on something, based on your confusion, right?
Based on just
Yeah.
it's just an assumption. You might
No,
be
I'm
confused.
I'm
I
not
don't know.
confused. I'm very
I mean that could be subjective.
I would say the stronger you present your identity to other people, the less confused you probably are about your
That's
identity.
actually not true. I don't know who told
Why
you
is
that,
that
man.
not true?
I'm actually quite shocked that. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 33.
You're 33. Okay, I'm 26. You're not too much older than me, right?
I mean, I'm 9
If
years older
you,
than you.
but we're still pretty similar in terms of, like, we still grew up within the same generation, I would say. But
No, there's literally a 10-year age gap.
well, it's not 10.
I mean, you don't know how close I am to my birthday. My birthday could be tomorrow.
Okay, just for the sake of argument, if I push an identity that I'm Superman and I strongly present it to everyone, we all objectively know that that person that's claiming to be Superman is not Superman.
True.
You see how faulty that logic is.
Well, no, but the point is, you would be confident in presenting yourself in that
But
way.
confidence doesn't mean objective, though.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah.
But you would be confident in literally acting as a superhero, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The term acting, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's with like the whole get up.
I'm a trans girl who is literally streaming on YouTube.
A trans girl?
Yes.
Oh.
This is a trans flag.
A trans what?
That's the trans flag.
I don't know what that is. I've never seen it.
Do you know what trans means?
I guess not in terms of like the actual definition. I just know like it's someone that claims like a certain like social, like they don't belong to a certain like social structure in that sense.
No.
So let's just say,
So trans
hmm?
people are people who are not trans people who don't associate with the gender they were assigned at birth. So if you were
Yeah,
assigned,
yeah. There you go. That's the definition. Yeah.
so if you were assigned a boy at birth and you were anything other than a boy, you would be trans.
Okay. Makes sense. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any questions?
Do I have any questions? No.
I thought you
No.
said I confused you. Why don't you ask some questions? I'd love to.
No,
That's why
just
I'm
your
here.
appearance. I'm just saying your appearance as a guy. I was just thrown off.
I'm a girl.
I mean, yeah, you can say that, and I respect the way you identify yourself with, but I'm pretty sure you were born with.
I was born a boy. I'm not disputing that, but I
Yeah.
am a girl.
So did you have like a sex change? Is that like a too much of a
No,
personal
it's like
question?
so a sex change is not like a one thing, right? So how would you define that? What is a
I
sex
mean,
change?
you're changing like your genitalia.
I'm
Like,
on hormones. I have societally transitioned to a woman, so everyone calls me Jessica, right? And all my forms say I'm a woman. I am taking hormones and have grown boobs.
but that isn't that unnatural?
In what? To what extent?
Like you're taking things to appear in the way that you want like the way you see yourself fit.
Yeah, but then you could say that like you combing your hair is unnatural, right?
That
You could say getting a tattoo is unnatural. You could say piercing your ears is unnatural. You could say,
but that's not overall changing your sex though, or your
but it
gender,
doesn't
or
matter. Like that's you're
do
suggesting.
do you see like the bridge, like the difference? Like you
No,
kind of jumped
because
and
no, I didn't because you're drawing an arbitrary line, right?
no,
Between
I swear I'm not.
no,
I'm not.
no, listen to me. You are right because I'm pointing out other things which we do to alter our bodies, right? And you're saying that these ones are acceptable and these ones aren't, right? So where do you draw that line?
When it comes to like our actual identity of like what makes us like a male or female. Like combing your hair doesn't make you like a less of a female or more of a female or vice
Okay,
versa.
so
That's just
women,
the that's like human nature.
so
If you have
women
a
who have beards are not allowed.
well, that would be more of like a genetic issue because
But
technically
they should
women
shave,
don't
right? They should be forced to shave.
not forced to shave. Let's
Okay.
just say if it's something that they can't control, you can't like. Let's just say if they want to keep the beard, that's fine. That's their personal decision. But I'm
Okay.
saying genetically, like we all know scientifically, like if a woman does have the capability of growing a full grown beard like me, right? We would say that there's like a genetic issue, you know?
Would we?
Huh?
We would just have excess testosterone, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying generally speaking, like throughout human history, we all know that women don't generally grow beards.
That's not true. There's a lot of societies where women have significantly more body hair than
No,
Western
no, okay.
societies.
Body hair is what I'm saying, but like I get your point of society as well. But I'm saying, generally speaking, genetically, women like you don't see every woman on the street with thick beards growing like up to here.
No,
Like
but
my beard gets pretty thick when I don't shave; it comes up to like right here.
mhm.
You get what I'm trying to say? So
I
the
do.
norm is, generally speaking, a man
Mhm.
can grow a beard.
Do we only care about societal norms?
Do we only care about society? Or it depends what you're asking.
Because you literally reference societal norms as like your frame of reference there, right?
It's not necessarily societal. We're talking about genetic issue.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not
So
a
there are
societal
other
norm.
issues, right?
That's part of the human body. It's
Okay.
not really a societal norm if you think about it.
So there are aspects that are considered feminine, right? That presumably men would not be allowed to do, right? Wearing a skirt,
Like
for
for
example.
example, you have to give me an example. Like what do you mean by
Wearing a
that?
skirt,
Wearing a skirt?
is that not allowed?
I'm not saying you're a lot, bro. With me, you can do whatever you want. But
Okay.
that's like you're free. You can if you're a guy, you want to wear a skirt, go ahead. You want to paint your nails on brown. You want to wear, I don't know, anything that would I guess seem feminine or whatever. Anyone's free to do whatever they want. I have
Okay.
no problem with it. You if that's how you want to express yourself, that's fine. I'm not against that, right? What I'm saying is generally speaking, when you're talking about societal norms, if you're talking about throughout history, I guess I guess it's a little different now because times are changing. Um, Most of the time, women wore skirts.
Hmm. Well,
Yeah,
not prior,
that
right?
that was the societal norm, and I think it still is. I'm not even think I know it is.
Hmm.
Like
Okay.
for example, like what's I mean, there's like many examples of uh societal norms when it comes to men as well, right?
Hmm.
But just because you have a few individuals that do it doesn't necessarily mean that it becomes that. If you get what I'm
I
trying
don't
to
think
say.
we should listen to societal norms. I think societal norms are
Society
usually
is what makes us though.
no.
Society is what
Wait. I think
that's how
wait,
communities thrive and
wait.
whatnot.
I think societal norms are usually detrimental.
It depends what we were talking about here.
Well, I think most things that we have
Not
gotten.
every like
Wait,
and you're right. Some societal norms
please
can be
stop interrupting me.
incorrect.
So I think most
No problem.
things that we have gotten rid of for the betterment of society used to be societal norms.
Like, give me an example.
Women not voting.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, well, like I said, those things, like for example, there's certain things that we wouldn't agree with, like women not voting or women not going to the workplace or being judged in a certain way and stuff like that. But I'm saying it's a little different when it comes to just the idea of, I guess, because we're getting into the topic of like what a man does or what a woman does or what a man shouldn't do or what a woman shouldn't do. That's like completely different.
So do you think women should be allowed to vote?
Of course.
Okay. And do you think gay people should be allowed to exist?
Yeah, sure. What's
Okay.
wrong with that? Of course.
And
What's wrong with that?
and do you think a world is easier for those two things to happen if we don't mandate like requirements of what is expected to people?
Look, what do you mean? Like, I'm trying to understand your
Like
question.
let's say if tomorrow we just decided to stop worrying about whether or not someone was a man or a woman in regards to like the clothes they wore?
I mean, it depends. It can be detrimental. It can be good. It can be bad. I think it would lead to more bad, but
Why? What would be bad?
because like, bro, like for example, like societies usually or communities follow rules and regulations that like that's how human
No,
civilization has
oh,
always
let's not go into
progressed.
hypotheticals. Let's say tomorrow everyone is allowed to wear a skirt if they want to, right? And no one will say anything about it.
You can do that now. No, that's
Oh,
now already. That's
you
right
can't.
now.
You literally can't. Right? You will get abuse if you wear a skirt as a man. Right? In
Okay,
almost every
okay.
country
If
on the
that's the
planet.
case, and you're hypothetical, they'll still get abused regardless.
No, they wouldn't. Let's say we somehow click our fingers and no one gets abused for wearing a skirt. Would the world be better or worse?
That's a very straw man argument, but
It's not. It's not. It's not a strong
it
man.
is
It's
because
not.
you're not like that's like saying like we can go like watch this. Tomorrow like we can all go out naked and we wouldn't be abused.
Okay.
Would that be nice?
So
We're not. No one's judging. No one's gonna abuse
I
anyone
don't
for
see
going out
how it
naked.
would be worse.
See, but that's an issue though.
Why?
Going out naked.
Why is it an issue?
Do you don't think there's moral like there's cultures and religions or for example the way
I
people live
I think our bodies have been overly sexualized by media to the point where we find the organs of other people repulsive for no reason, right?
that's your opinion. That's your
No,
opinion.
no, I don't think it is my opinion. I think it's quite it's a pretty well accepted.
Everyone,
Listen to me. It's a pretty
many
well
people can have
accepted
different
fact.
opinions on that.
It's a pretty well accepted fact that if like you are raised in a society where like something is like shamed, then you don't want to see it, right? But it doesn't.
Not necessarily. No,
There is
I would
no
disagree. I
there
would
is
disagree
no
with you.
harm caused by nudity. Nudity
I
doesn't
would
kill
disagree
anyone.
with you. I would disagree with you. That's
What do
not
you
how it works.
disagree? What's the
Like you're saying, if
negatives?
something is shamed, it's not shamed. There's levels like what we call like there's the term modesty, for example. Like if you go to Middle Eastern countries, for example,
Modesty is literally a word used to shame people who are immodest.
that's your opinion, man. I'm very sorry. I disagree with you. A
When it
lot
comes
of
to
people,
when it
a
comes
lot of
to
people, a lot of people would disagree with
when
you.
it comes to like physical appearance, modesty is only ever used in a negative way.
No, it's not,
No one ever
I'm very
says
sorry.
no one ever says, "Oh, I really
I'm
like
quite shocked
Shirley."
as a 33-year-old.
No one
You're very close-minded and
no
ignorant on
one
that.
ever says, "I love how Shirley dresses." It's very modest.
I've definitely heard that before.
No.
I don't know what world you live in, man. I'm shocked. 2024. So you're saying someone would be more respectable if they reveal themselves more?
No, I'm not. I'm saying we live in a society where nudity is shamed.
Nudity should be shamed.
Why do you think nudity should be shamed?
Because where's the modesty? Where's self? Okay, like this is where it
What
gets
is inherently
problematic.
negative about being naked?
So where do you draw the line from right and wrong?
What do you mean? Why is being
Like
naked
morals,
wrong?
like more like moral, like where do you draw the line of what can be done and what shouldn't be done? I'm asking you directly.
I think if you harm people, you shouldn't do it.
Okay, like in terms of what?
I think if you harm people, you shouldn't do it. Regards to
Everyone agrees.
anything.
That's universal, man. Like that, everyone agrees with that.
I disagree. I don't think we do all agree with that.
Harming people? I mean, yeah, unless they're like, mentally unstable or something like. But generally speaking, I guess the masses of the human world would understand that.
Most people are slightly racist. Most people are slightly homophobic. Most people are more than willing to harm others
But
for
they're
their
not.
own
That doesn't mean
comfort.
they're the majority, bro. We're taking a small pool of people that are weird and, for example, not good people, and we're
They're
painting
not.
everyone with a broad
They're
brush.
not a small
That's not
group.
how it works. Majority of
They're
people,
not a
if you
small
ask
group.
any person on the street, I'm from New York. If you're from the UK, if you ask anyone walking in the streets of London, what do you think when you harm someone, an innocent person? They're gonna say that's a bad thing.
I literally talk to people every single day about harming animals, and almost everyone says they're
Well, okay,
okay
see
with
now
it.
you're jumping. Okay, now you're talking about animals,
No, I'm
right?
not.
So
Wait. Listen to me.
you're jumping. You see what I'm trying to?
No, I'm not jumping. I'm not jumping. Listen to me. I literally talk to people every single day about
I do too.
whether or not they would harm animals for their own pleasure, and they say it's okay. I literally go out into the street almost every single day looking like this, and do you know how much abuse I get?
Yeah, I mean,
How
I
many
know that.
people?
That's what
How
like
many
honestly,
people do you think abuse me? Like, an out of 10, how many people do you think abuse me?
I don't know.
I was probably about 2 in 10, right? And the
Okay.
other 7 out of 10 stare at me like vilely, right?
If you go to any society in any world, they would do that. Honestly, I'm being so
No,
honest with you.
that's not
Yes,
true.
you would.
No.
Yes, yeah. Okay.
That's not true.
Look, I've traveled. I've traveled.
So have I. I used to dress as a cis boy. Nobody looked at me. Everybody
Yeah,
ignored
because
me.
that's how boys, cis boys, quote unquote, like you described, are. They just dress normally.
Yeah.
Well, and like you say, for example, that's a norm,
Yeah.
right? So look, the way you're saying, like, feel like I'm gonna kind of prove my point. You're saying when you go outside, 2 out of 10 people abuse you,
Yeah.
whether if it's by looking or saying a disgusting comment, and then the 7 you would say, or the 8 just make weird faces or make weird looks or give you dirty looks, right?
Yes.
If you go to any culture, generally speaking, right? Depending on, unless like, and I'm being so honest because I've traveled a lot, right? And my parents are from other parts of the world as well. If they saw you, like, anyway, you can go to North Africa, you can go to South Asia, you can go to Southeast Asia, you can go to Europe, you can go to Eastern Europe, you can go to Russia, or you can go to South Africa, right? You will have most likely the same response or the same kind of statistic that you just described. If you get what I'm trying to say.
I never said I wouldn't.
Okay. Oh, I thought you said you didn't, or you wouldn't.
No, I said everywhere people are homophobic or
And why?
racist.
Why do you think that is?
Because they are.
So are you saying I'm a homophobic?
I mean, we're discussing whether or not I have the right to change my body how I want to, right?
You can do whatever you want. I never prohibited you from not doing it. I'm just saying you can't expect to everyone to accept your views.
Exactly.
Like, for example, someone can
Which is
say
homophobic, right?
that's not homophobic. No,
No,
it's
it
not.
is.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You're
Yes, it
trying to
is.
shove your no, it's not. And this
No, it
point has
is.
been
Saying that
debunked so many times.
saying that I can do what I want, but I won't accept you, right? Is like saying you can do what you want, but I won't serve you in my bar.
You can no, but I mean that's not true. You can go to a bar and they'll serve you.
No.
But anyway,
why? What don't you
these
accept?
hypotheticals are
What
not
don't you
gonna.
accept about me?
It's not that I broke. What do you call it? It's not that I don't accept you. I don't know you enough to whether if I need to accept you or
Well,
not.
no, you just said you can do what you want, but I
Yeah,
don't
you
have
can
to
do it.
accept you.
Anyone is free to do whatever
So
they want,
what
bro.
don't you accept?
Look. I might like, for example. Look, this is so simple. I might have a brother. I have
Making
friends,
it
very
simple.
close friends. That, huh?
Nothing. Carry on.
No. You can finish your comment. Then
I said
I'll
you
speak.
aren't making it simple. You're making it very complicated.
No, I'm not. I'm
You
making it as
are.
simple as even a 5th grader can understand.
No,
Trust
you're
me.
not. But you've said that I accept you, but I don't accept you. So which is it?
No. I didn't say that. I can even say that to my friend. Now, let me finish my point. Many friends, we have disputes all the time. We tell them like, "Yo, bro, I disagree with you, but if that's what makes you happy, man, I'm all for it, man. Go ahead." Does that now mean that I don't accept them?
No, it means that you wouldn't do. It
So you
means
don't
no.
believe in the
Listen,
idea of
it
you don't
means you
believe.
wouldn't do it in their shoes.
Of
That's
course, because that's
different.
my preference. So, look, like for example, look, watch this,
But
watch this.
my existence isn't telling you to be a trans girl.
Hmm?
My existence isn't telling you to be a trans
And
girl.
my preferences doesn't mean that I want you to like my preferences or the things that I like or don't like. I don't need you to be like me, or I don't need to be like
Why
you.
are you suggesting that I want you to be?
I'm not saying. Oh my god. I'm not saying that I'm suggesting it. I'm just saying there's the idea of differences of opinion.
That's not the point. But of course we have it. Why would you think that we? Why would you think we wouldn't have a difference of opinion?
No, because you're making it as if now. Look, because I made the statement that you can do whatever you want, right? But
But
then
I
you
don't
made.
accept you, is what you said.
I did not say that.
You did.
No, I didn't.
I'm literally streaming. I can rewind it.
Okay, no problem. No, I said right that you can do whatever you want, but then you made the claim or you made the statement saying you're saying that you accept me, but at the same time I don't.
Yeah, because you said that you can do whatever you want, which means I accept you, but I don't accept you.
See, you said that, not me. I just said you can do whatever you
What
want.
does I don't accept you mean? I've asked you to substantiate that a million times.
I
So
don't
what does that
accept
mean?
you.
Yeah.
What does it mean? You tell me, man.
You told me that. You said that to me. So what does that mean?
Bro, I said you can do whatever you want.
But.
You're free to do whatever
And then
you
you
want,
said,
man.
but, right?
But what did I say?
I don't accept you.
No, I said I don't agree with you.
Okay, you don't agree with me. So what does that mean?
Oh my god! Like, are you getting emotional? Like, bro,
No,
I
I'm
have
not.
friends that just.
I want to know what but I don't agree with you means. What does but I don't agree with you mean?
I don't agree with your life decisions. Like, maybe there's some
Okay,
things that I do in my life that I do in my life that you don't agree
but
with.
what
But
does
that
okay?
doesn't mean I would hate you.
But what does that mean? Are you saying that based on what you know about me, you think I've made the incorrect decision?
Maybe, yeah, sure.
Okay,
Let's just say hypothetically, sure, yes,
but by saying that, right,
yeah.
that is basically saying that you think I'm wrong, right?
And
It
is that
is belittling,
there's so
right?
many people that in
That is
my family
belittling, right?
there are so many people in my life, especially in my family members, because like everyone has family squabbles, right? That disagree the way I live my life. So am I gonna cry and just get
I'm not
emotional and
crying.
say, yeah? No, I'm not saying you're crying, man. I'm saying that there are people that disagree with me. They don't like the life decisions or the personal decisions that I make in my life. So now I'm gonna say, since you don't agree with me, are you belittling me? Honestly, man, I don't care, man. Life's tough. You gotta wear a helmet sometimes. Honestly. You can't always think about like, bro, people. Even if I'm at work, you get criticized by people that might not even like you. I mean, the ones that do criticize you the most don't even like you. But am I gonna really bicker and be upset and really
I'm not
nitpick
upset.
every single comment? Like, oh, you don't agree with my lifestyle. That means you're belittling me. Honestly, I don't think like that because I don't. I honestly don't give a damn about what people think of me.
You don't give a damn what people think about you.
No, I really don't. I really don't.
Is that not sad?
Not really, no. Because I'm happy, man. Why? Like, bro, because if we do that, that's how people get depressed. Like you see all these people on social media, TikTok, all that crazy stuff, right? And we see the goodness, like, oh, I want that attention. I want this. I want people to like me, right?
Is that why you think I do it?
No, no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You probably do that because that's what makes you happy.
Okay.
You see
So,
that?
do you think it's wrong for me to do something that makes me happy?
Not necessarily, no. Like that's why I said you can do whatever you want.
I just don't.
Even if I don't agree
I
with
just
it, that
don't
does.
understand the where that I don't agree with you bit comes from.
What do you mean I don't?
Yeah.
Oh my god, man. Is there never such thing as just having a different type? Like, hey, I might not agree with
Not when
the.
it's my identity. No, I think people saying they don't agree with my identity is wrong. It would be like me saying,
So okay, let me ask you a
it would
question.
imagine if I said this. Imagine if I said this, right?
Okay.
I think it's okay that we allow a certain group of people to like coexist within the society, but I don't
Okay.
agree with them.
Yeah.
That would
There's a
be
lot.
fucked, right?
That's the society that we live in today.
But
We
that
embrace
would be
diversity.
fucked, right?
No, it's not. That's today. We embrace diversity. We embrace, bro. We have different types
I
of.
think it would be. I think if
No, it
anyone
wouldn't. No,
said
no, no. You're
if
so
anyone
wrong.
said I don't think we should allow Jewish people to live alongside us, but I'll accept them. I think that's fucked.
That's literally England and America and all places in the world.
Exactly.
You
I
and
think
I.
it's fucked. Again,
No, it's not.
it
No, it's. Oh
is.
my
It is
God. You're
inherent.
so. This
It
is
is
weird, man.
inherently indicative,
No,
right?
it's not. That's your opinion, man. That's your opinion, and you're free to that. I understand that. We have places diverse such as New York and London and many places in the world, right? That are diverse. We have different groups of people from all walks of life,
Okay.
right? Different religions, Jews, Christians, Hindus, Muslims, everything coexisting. Like, hey, I might not agree with you, but that doesn't mean I can't have a good time with you and have a drink with you, or go bowling with you, or go out like skydiving with you. I have friends. I'm Muslim. I come from a Muslim background. I have non-Muslim friends.
Okay.
So that it doesn't mean what
But
I hate them. Oh,
you
I'm
aren't
belittling
you
them,
but you
or they're
aren't
belittling.
you aren't like intrinsically like uh, 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 sure that your religion is correct, right?
What do you mean intrinsically sure?
Like you aren't literally like 100% aware that like this is the thing that you need to do, right? Like and that the
I
thing.
mean, bro. I mean, I studied comparative religion. I study different religion. I think Islam makes a lot of sense to me, and
Oh, I'm not
that's what I
saying it's
like, and
not.
it makes me happy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but
But look, for example, watch this. Watch this. You might not agree with it.
no, but that's different, right?
No, no,
Because
no. It's not. It
no,
is
no,
the
wait,
same
wait,
exact
no, it
thing.
is, it
It's the
is.
same
No, no,
exact
listen,
thing.
listen, it's not, right? Because I don't believe that I should be able to tell you not to be your religion,
No, 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 that's not
right?
what I'm saying. Look, Islam is my identity. I
Uh-huh.
identify as a Muslim. It's a way of life for me, right?
Mhm.
You may not agree with it,
Uh,
right?
okay,
You may not. I'm pretty sure you don't, right?
okay.
But does that mean that you're belittling me? That you're not agreeing with it?
But like, like,
You see, you're
wait,
not.
wait,
You
no, no.
see, like I
But
just proved my point.
but
That's what I was trying to explain to you,
Islam,
and you.
Islam is a path that anyone could take, right?
anyone can take.
Exactly, and it's not a path that like you would believe is only correct for some people, right?
No, I think it's correct for all people. Anyone can become
Exactly,
a
right?
Muslim.
But I don't think being trans is correct for all people.
Okay, that's fine.
So
But
that's the
that's still, but
distinct.
no, no,
That's
no.
the
But that's still
distinction.
no. Not that distinction I'll give you. But I'm saying, right? The point that I was trying to make, right? Look, now that the original point I was making, like I'm Muslim, right? I have Islamic values, right?
Mhm.
You might not agree with them. You might not even agree with the lifestyle. But since you disagree with them, and I'm pretty sure you do, if we did go in depth with that talk or that discussion, does that mean that you're belittling me? No,
Wait, no.
no, you're not. And I'm telling you straight up, you're not.
wait, no. Listen,
Because you've been respectful, and
my
I've been
my
hopefully been
distinction is
very
really
respectful
important,
as well.
right? Because my existence, right, as a trans person, doesn't request, right, that you be trans, right? And up at like this conversation, your
I
existence.
don't need you to be Muslim.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Your existence isn't demanding me to be Muslim, right? Right.
Uh-huh.
So I don't need to not agree with you or disagree with you, right?
If
If you
I can
agree,
say the same thing. I
wait,
can say the same thing.
exactly, which is why saying that you don't agree with someone comes off incorrect, right? Because I'm not asking
No,
you.
it's not. Oh my god.
No, it is, because
Sorry.
my existence isn't demanding anything of you, right? And if
My
you
my existence isn't demanding anything of you either.
that's the whole point, right? Which is why I would never say that I'll spend time with you, but I don't agree with you, right? It's a
So
superfluous
you're
statement.
telling me all of human history, human civilization, people have been wrong?
No, listen. What I'm saying, right, is
This is hilarious.
no, it is because we've literally argued over like a
It's
thing.
not even just religion, man.
No,
It's really
listen,
not.
right? You said I don't agree with you, right? When we're not debating anything, right? Which comes across as insulting, right? And that's why
I feel okay.
that's why I
just
took
think I
umbrage.
just think you're a little sensitive. But yeah, sure.
I'm not sensitive, right?
No, no,
Usually people
bro.
say,
You don't agree with me. I
listen,
don't agree with you. But that doesn't
please
mean
stop
I
shouting
hate
over
you.
me. Please stop shouting over me, right?
I'm not. Oh my
The
god.
only reason we're having this debate is because my point wasn't made clearly enough, apparently. So
Okay, no problem. Go ahead.
the reason I took umbrage, right, is because people say I don't agree with you as a synonym for you shouldn't do what you're doing, right?
And you're free to think that way. No problem.
No, I don't think you believe that, right? I don't think you actually mean that, right?
What mean? What don't I mean?
I don't think you mean that I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing.
And that's okay. That's fine. How do I affect you? You don't know me. You don't know
No,
my personal.
I'm saying nice things about you. Listen to what I'm saying. So I don't
I'm
think,
saying nice
based on
things
this
about you too, man.
conversation, yeah, no, but based on this conversation, I think you're okay with me being trans.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm okay with it. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't do me any
Yeah,
harm.
but when you state I don't agree with you, it implies the opposite.
Okay. Do you want me to redact that
No, I
statement?
don't. I just that's why I took umbrage, right?
That's why you took what?
Umbrage.
What does umbrage mean? I'm sorry. I'm not good.
It means to start an argument.
I was in no way trying to start an argument.
I know. I don't think you were, but the statement that you said will start
Well,
arguments.
that depends who I'm speaking to. Sometimes, if I spoke to someone, because people are different. People have different personalities, right? I've spoken to many people. I've had many, I guess, collective discussions, and even we can even go far and say I have had debates with different types of people. Just because I disagree with them or may not agree with a certain, like a particular lifestyle or choice that they have, doesn't necessarily mean I belittle them. Because
Wait,
now that is not now. Because if that's the case, now that means like we have to be very super careful in the world. Like, because at this point, I feel like the world is very sensitive now,
no.
and people
Wait,
get offended by many different things, even the smallest things.
wait.
You know.
So the thing is, right? If you're having a debate about whether or not something is right or wrong, right?
I mean, we weren't, but
We weren't exactly. That's the whole point. Is we weren't debating whether or not my existence was right or wrong, right? But you said I don't agree with you, which implies that we were and that you thought my existence was wrong.
no.
I'm not saying that's what you meant to do, right?
Yeah.
But I'm saying that's how it came across, right?
But okay, that's how it came across. Okay, but then was that my intention though?
Apparently, after arguing for like 10 minutes, no, it wasn't, and I accept that.
Well, okay, what did we argue about?
I literally a misunderstanding.
We argued about a misunderstanding.
Literally, yeah.
Okay, I mean, I would take this more of as a discussion. I wouldn't really say it's an argument, because if there's an argument, there has to be like, let's just say when you're writing like an essay or something, and you have like an argument, like a header about what we're arguing about. What do you think the argument was?
Well, that's the whole point. I took the phrase "I don't agree with you," as in to me.
I didn't take anything of that. So it was an argument to you, but it was an argument to me. I saw it as a discussion.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I was confused. I actually know quite a lot about Islam.
Yeah, it's I guess it's interesting. I do a lot of research on it myself sometimes, but yeah.
I usually speak to people about veganism.
As what?
Veganism.
Oh, veganism. Or are you a vegan?
I am a vegan, yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, it is more environmentally friendly, I guess, more healthy. So are you against like meat eaters too?
I used to eat
I'm
meat.
not saying you're against, but like, are you
Yeah.
against the idea of
I
like
don't. I
slaughter?
don't think we should. If it's needless, I don't think we should do it.
Okay, if it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be very hard because it's a very big norm. Not
It
even just a
is a
norm.
very big norm. It's almost as
Well,
big of a
not
norm
just a
as
big
not
norm.
being trans, right?
That's how civilizations have thrived and succeeded and advanced because of animals and
We
stuff like
needed
that.
to, right? Like we did need to, and it helped us advance. But I don't think we need to anymore, right?
I would just say in terms of just survival, I guess.
In
But
survival
you know,
cases, we
people
don't
eat
need to, right?
chicken, people eat beef, lamb. I mean, like you see these type of discussions that we're having, you can talk about it for days. Like, but like I said, it's always going to be a difference of opinion because we see life very differently. And we lived life very differently. We grew up in different environments, so
Yeah, but you're still capable of changing, right? I grew up eating meat. I grew up as a boy.
that's true.
You know, capability for change is there, right?
True.
And it's funny how you said it's a big societal norm because it is.
I mean, yeah. So societal norms is what makes people.
I don't think it makes it.
Society is what makes you. But like the
I
environment that you're in, the people that you
yeah,
surround yourself with, that comes from societies.
I agree.
Societies, yeah.
But we don't. We shouldn't follow them blindly, right?
Of course not. Unfortunately, some people fall into it. But yeah, like, but I feel like sometimes we're in an age now where we can hopefully distinguish right from wrong, right? So if something like, for example, like how you said, at one point women were allowed to vote, but there was a difference. There was an issue with that, right? And I didn't come across it or I didn't explain it. The reason why women didn't want to vote was because if they did have the ability to vote, that also meant that they could also be sent off to war and stuff like that, and women didn't want that.
Why
There
did?
was a whole topic or
Why
video
are
that I
they
saw.
intrinsically linked?
Huh?
Why are they intrinsically linked?
What do you mean?
Like, why should like having the ability to vote mean that you have to get sent to war?
Bro, you gotta talk to the U.S. government about that. You're asking the wrong person.
I mean, the point is, I think women always wanted to vote, right? But people sort
No,
of
but but no, this is my
people
point.
used
I
the
thought
threat of sending them off to war to stop.
I remember this was a woman talking about it. I wish I had the TikTok video. I saw it a while back, um, but it was women speaking in front of other women, debunking that like, oh, women weren't allowed to vote. The actual thing is, women didn't want to vote, and the one of the biggest reasons was because they didn't want to get sent off to war. Like, hey, I'd rather just stay home and stay in the kitchen and wait for my husband to come home.
That's not true.
I mean, you can disagree with it. That's fine.
Women want autonomy, right?
I mean, of course, not. But no, I'm saying the reason why they didn't want to vote at the time was not for the reasons that
But
you and I are thinking.
that's not like that's not a debunk, right? Saying that they didn't want to vote because of consequences that had nothing to do with whether or not they
If
could
I show
vote.
you proof, will you accept it?
It's not proof. I've seen the TikTok video, right? There's loads of videos of women saying that women like had power even without vote, but that's not true, right? Like just because one member of a group says something about that group doesn't mean it's inherently true, right? Like there are loads of trans people who say things that are really transphobic, right? But that
No.
doesn't.
Let me see. Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry.
I've seen the
Uh,
video.
so you did. So you just disagree. You did. Okay, we're bringing back the
I
word
think no,
disagree.
no. I think she's just wrong, right? But the
You
point
think she's
is,
wrong. So
yeah.
that's it. That's what I'm saying. It depends on which audience you're trying to speak to about it.
But my point is, right, is that it is inherently better if all members of a society have a say in what the society does, right?
But what if there are actually some woman that said, "Hey, I just want to stay home and just wait for my husband to come home"? Is that bad?
But they should still have the privilege to vote regardless.
But well, let's just say some of them actually didn't want to vote.
Should
You're like
still
you
they
say
should
see like let
wait.
the
They should still have the privilege to do so, even if they don't want to use it, right?
okay okay.
Like, because some kids don't want to live, some kids want to kill themselves, but
But having the
we shouldn't
privilege,
make that decision for them. right? We shouldn't kill children just because some children want to die, right? They should all have the choice to be allowed to live.
Mm. Give me 1 second. Where's that? Give
So
me 1 second.
if we lived in a society where we
I'm
didn't,
listening to you, Dom. I'm so sorry.
right, if we lived in a society where we didn't have to eat animals, right, where we could survive without eating animals, would it be morally better to do so?
Okay. Why did women? Okay, this is by the Atlantic.
I've
Why
seen the video.
women do not wish the suffrage? Was it this? Damn, this is a very long.
You
Oh, yeah. So,
you could link me a TikTok video and I could send you like literal like volumes of books on feminism. Which one has more validity?
I think feminism today is more of like it's kind of a it's fallen off. Like it's very sad. Like what feminism originally stood for and what it is now. I think feminism today is modern day feminism is or pseudo modern feminism is a joke, honestly.
Substantiate?
I mean, even a lot of women admitted to this too. I
No,
wish
but
I could show you my.
what do you
I
mean?
wish I could show you my TikTok algorithm of women themselves speaking about modern day feminism.
But
Them themselves, them being women themselves.
but just because someone is a member of a class doesn't mean they're correct about the class, right?
Okay, so
You can
what do
have
you think?
you can
What do
have
you think?
homophobic gay people. You can have
No, no.
misogynistic women.
Let's talk about it. I like these discussions. So,
Well,
modern day feminism.
I asked you a different question because I don't
Oh
really want to get.
what is your question? I'm so sorry.
If you live in a society where it's not a requirement to eat animals, right? Where you can exist without eating animals, is it morally better to do so?
Is it more likely better to do so? Yeah, sure. Some people, I can agree to that. Yeah,
So,
that's me. Someone else, the next person might say no though.
but you live in a society where you don't have to eat
I
animals.
wouldn't mind living in a society.
No,
No,
you
in that
currently
society.
live in a society where you don't have to eat animals, right?
Yeah,
So why do you eat animals?
because I want to. That's my personal preference.
Okay, but you're accepting that it's less moral.
No, it's not.
You just said otherwise.
I said I wouldn't mind. See, like now you kind of see this is the problem. Like
No,
with the conversation.
wait. You just said if you
Yeah.
live in a society where you do not have to eat animals, it is morally better.
No, I did. Okay.
Yes, you did.
I said I wouldn't mind.
No,
Look,
no, you didn't.
now you're phrasing the
No,
question
no.
differently.
Okay, go to my
Okay,
YouTube stream.
I misunderstood your
Go
question.
to my YouTube stream and rewind because you
Okay,
literally
no problem.
you literally just said the opposite.
Yeah, okay, no problem. I misunderstood your question.
You didn't
I'm sorry.
misunderstand. I asked
No,
you a
no.
really simple question and then
Okay,
went.
no. I
Wait,
misunderstood
let
it.
me
Yo,
speak. Let me
I can
speak.
make mistakes.
Let me
I can make
speak.
mistakes. I
Let
can
me
make
speak.
mistakes.
So I asked you a really simple question.
Can you just tell me the name of your YouTube channel?
I just sent you it.
No, I'm on my phone, and if I feel like if I leave
the
the app,
it's on the screen.
it's like it's kind of cornered out a little bit. If you just tell me your name, I can just type it in.
Jess doing activism.
Jess
doing activism.
Doing
activism. Is that better?
Just doing activism. Okay, there you go. I got you. Sorry about that. Yeah, because if I leave the app, it might like exit out, and I don't want that to happen. Okay.
So you said, right, that if you lived in a society where it was possible to exist without eating animals, it would be more moral to do so, right? Which is a really simple question, and you gave the correct answer, right? But then the moment I said, why aren't you doing that? You said, because I don't want to. And then you said, oh, no, that doesn't make me less moral. But it obviously does, right?
Okay, I'm so sorry. I was trying to find your page. Can you repeat what you said? I am so sorry.
So I asked you the very simple question. If you live in a society where you don't have to eat animals, right? Does it make you more moral to not eat animals? And you said yes.
Oh, does it make you moral? I'm so sorry. I didn't hear that. I'm so sorry. I just blindly answered it. It doesn't make you any more moral, less moral.
No. Let me speak, right? So you said
I've been letting you speak, man.
No. I literally explained this, and you weren't listening because you were on YouTube, and then you asked me to repeat it. So let me repeat it, right? So you said yes, right? Because it's a really obvious question. If you don't need to kill animals, then it's more moral not to kill them, right? But then the moment I said, why aren't you doing that? You said, oh, because I don't want to. And then when I said, does that make you less moral? You realized
No,
that.
I'm sorry.
No,
I
listen.
misunderstood it.
You realized that it actually
I mean, you're
did.
kind of strong
So
man
you
here. You're
decided
not
to
letting
go
me
back in
speak.
time and change your answer, right?
No.
So I've loved talking to you, but you've
Hmm?
become really dishonest. So I'm not going to continue. Enjoy
Oh,
the
that's
rest of
so
your day.
sad.
Jesus Christ. When people deny what they actually said because they realize that they've said something that is like they've put themselves in an unwinnable position, so they just decide to go back in time. It's absurd. Hey dear. Hello.
Yo.
Yo, why are we devil horning?
Oh no, just felt like it.
Based.
Wait, are you a boy or a girl? Because there's a trans flag and I can't tell.
I am a girl. Trans girl.
Okay. Right. So I just didn't know, because, right, last time, right, person, they had a trans flag up, right, but they looked like a dude, right?
Okay.
Like, short, like a, I don't know how to explain it, like short hair, like no makeup. They were wearing, like, men's clothes. I don't know how to explain, like, men's clothes, but, like,
Okay.
Nike Tech, basically.
Okay.
Like, something like that, but it wasn't Nike Tech. And I was really confused. I was like, yo, dude. And he's like, I'm not a dude, I'm a girl. And I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to know?
Well, I mean, they told you, right?
Yeah, but, like, because I was going to say, are you a boy or a girl? But I don't want to be offensive. And it's like, next time you see someone like that, ask.
That's okay. I don't think that's wrong. I think when someone has a trans flag, I think it's probably a good idea to say, hey, what are you?
Yeah, but then,
Or
like,
who are you?
sometimes I'll feel rude when I say it. Because, like, I have nothing. Listen, me, I have nothing against trans people. As long as you don't, like, try and force it on me, it's like the same with anything. If you try and force it on me, you can fuck off. If you're not trying to force it on me, I don't give a fuck. It's your life, not mine,
Exactly. Yeah.
It's not, if it's not affecting me, do whatever the fuck you want, You can't, you're not going to tell me to stop vaping and drinking, just, like, it's not your life, But, like, if it doesn't affect me, you do you,
Yeah.
But it just pisses me off when, like, I say something like that. I'm like, oh, are you a girl or a boy, Because, like, you've got a trans flag, you've got a non-binary flag, you've got, like, the arrow ace. I don't even remember what that is, but I know what it looks like. It's, like, white, grey, black, and green. I don't know what order it's in, but I know it's got them colours. Or, like, something like that. And I'm like, I feel rude for asking, because, like, I'll forget what the flag is, and I'm like, yo, what are you? You boy, girl, transformer?
Don't say transformer, that's rude.
No, because my friend, she's trans, like, from boy to girl, and she always tells me to call her a transformer. It's really funny.
Well, sometimes we allow people to slur us, but don't,
Yeah,
people
don't
use
say
it
to
as
random people.
Yeah. It'd be like if you just met a black person, you were like, yo, and then you used the N word, and you'd be like, my other black people, let me say it.
Yeah.
But I would, I would, if someone has a flag, I would just ask.
Yeah. But, like, the flag, it was sort of like, yours is, like, very in view, There's, this is, like, a, like, pence, like, highlight thing. But the flag, it was like that. You could barely see it.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, right, there's the colours. Are they trans, or is it just colours, So I was really confused. I was like, yo, dude. Because I call men girl. Like, I'm like, hey, girl. And I call, like, dudes. No, not dudes. I call girls. I'm like, yo, dude. Because, like, I call my friends that. So it's like, I'm like, do I say that to a random person who's got the colours but might be trans? But, like, because then the thing is, like, they look like a dude. Like, they might have just been early into their transition,
Yeah.
But, like, they looked like a dude, but they had the trans flag. So I was like, maybe they are far into their transition and they're a girl to a boy. So I was really confused because, girls can be flat as well.
Yeah.
So I was, it confused me so much. And it honestly makes me want to cry when people yell at me because of it. Because, like, if you don't tell me, how the fuck am I supposed to know?
Yeah. And I very invisible for reasons.
Yeah. Like, because, like, some femboys sort of look like that as well. But then, like, obviously with the flag, I'm like, right, I'm guessing, like, I guess you're a girl, but I didn't want to, like, assume. And then you are a boy and you just look like a girl, It's all so confusing to me. And, like, I'm a bit autistic. So, like, everything confuses me. And it just gets too much. And I'm like, well, fuck this.
I mean, I think most trans people are willing to answer
Explain
basic questions, right? Like, and I would imagine that if you're just in your living room on home TV or your bedroom on home TV, you probably aren't massively gonna like female present, right? I put a bit more effort
Yeah.
in because I stream, but I think most people are just
Are you streaming
vibing.
right now?
I am streaming right now.
Are you on Twitch or YouTube? Wait, hang on. Let me find my phone and I'll like follow you or whatever. Subscribe. I don't know.
It's okay. It's this thing.
Hang on, it's got my camera. Fucking work then. Not. Oh, my storage is full. Hang on. I need to delete some photos.
I don't think you actually need to take a picture. I think you can just.
No, because it's like, watch, when I go on my camera, like it says storage full and then
okay.
not now, and it like is just
Yeah.
going black. So I need to delete some photos. I don't want to delete that because that's really cute. That can go, that can go, that can go. Don't want to delete them. Because there's a lot of stuff that I don't want to delete, you know?
Yeah, I know, yeah. My phone is full of junk, and I should probably make some space, but I probably never will.
That's how I am. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll delete some stuff later, and then I just like never delete it.
Yeah.
Because also another thing is like I accidentally take screenshots.
Yes.
Of like random things, like when I try and zoom in on something,
Yeah.
and I'm holding my phone in a certain way, and then I like screenshot it.
I never used to know how to take screenshots until I started accidentally taking them when I held my phone in a certain way, and now my phone is full of screenshots.
I hate when I do something like that. Like I accidentally do something, and I'm like, oh, fuck, that's cool. I want to do it again, but then like I forget how to do it. Fuck, I need to delete more. I'll just delete an app. What app can I delete? I need Facebook. Do I really need it though? I'll delete Messenger. I only use that to talk to the nail lady, and I've just got them done, so I can just re-download it. Like that's literally the only thing, because I can text my mum and that on other stuff. Linktree. Okay.
Oh.
What?
Shit.
I joined your Discord, I
Oh.
think. Because that's just, I saw Discord and I clicked on it. I subscribed to you.
Do you have any questions?
Not really.
No? None at all?
No. Also, I just clicked on your live. I like how you don't show the other people.
It was wrong. You are on now. I'm sorry.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Oh. No, because some people, like, oh my god, can I tell you about this dude that I met, right? So he was streaming, right? And I was like, oh, well, I'll follow you. And he's just, like, yelling at me, like, about loads of random shit. He's like, he apparently turned my internet off. He didn't. But, like, I was like, because he read out my internet. And he was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to, like, do this. Like, I'm going to turn your internet off. Yep, okay, you do that. But, because I don't fucking care. I'll just go reset my router. It's not going to affect me, you know? So I was like, yeah, you do that. And then he was like, oh, I'm jacking off to you right now. And I didn't believe him, you know? Like, I just didn't. And then, so he goes, like, he's, like, showing me, like, all this shit that he's doing, turning my internet off, getting my address. He's going to come and rape me, apparently. Yeah. And then he tilts the camera down. By the way, I told him my age. I'm 13, by the way. But I told him my age, and he points the camera down, and he's jerking his dick.
That's home TV.
But, like, you know, because I wasn't expecting to actually do it, and I was just like, what the fuck? Because he was like, oh, yeah. By the way, he was, like, insulting me and shit. He was like, oh, look at them tan lines, or your boobs are so saggy, and shit like this. And I was like, why the fuck are you saying this to a 13-year-old anyway? And the tan lines are because I go out in the sun, unlike you. Like, you know? People piss me off so fucking much.
Well, maybe I'm about to start doing that. Sorry. What do you think about animals?
I love animals. I've got a bearded dragon.
You got bearded dragon? Wow.
Yeah, and my dad, he has 3 cats. My sister has 3 horses, and I'm pretty sure they're the only family animals that I know of.
Okay.
Oh, and one of my nans, she has a dog. His name's Max.
Oh, that's a really good name.
Hmm.
Do you think animals deserve like respect and like being looked after?
Yeah. I mean, I did click on your thing and it said about you being vegan. I'm not vegan, but I do enjoy, like, I'm lactose intolerant, right? But I fucking love ice cream.
Okay.
So I eat soy ice cream.
Amazing.
I've literally just deleted the photo of the ice cream that I eat.
Uh-huh.
But like, I do eat quite a lot of vegan stuff. But like, sometimes I will eat things that are not vegan, like bacon, because I just like bacon, you know. But like,
Do you think maybe then when we do that though, we should consider like the animals?
I mean, sort of, but sort of not.
Why not? Why not? Why sort of not?
Because you think like back in the cavemen like age, like I'm not Christian, so like I believe in like all that like caveman like science shit. But like I don't follow religion, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like, so if you go back to then, we ate meat then,
Mm-hmm.
and I get that we have alternatives now, but I feel like it's just our body has to get used to it a lot more. Because
Mm-hmm.
like, if like I've never been like fully vegan, I went like vegetarian for a while, and I realized there was no point in me just being vegetarian because I can't have the only thing I can have that isn't like vegan is eggs if I followed that diet. But I feel like it's just I was a lot sicker. Like I get sick quite easily anyway, but I was a lot sicker when I wasn't eating meat because I was like I wasn't getting like all the like protein and stuff that I needed, and I hate like things like whey. Like it's like a protein.
Oh, yeah, I know. But so
Yeah.
you've said a few things. So like firstly you said like caveman stuff, right?
Yeah.
And obviously just because we did something in history, we shouldn't, keep doing it, right? Like, but I think the point you sort of were making by saying that was, our bodies like are used to processing these foods, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But we are capable of processing other foods, right? And we don't need to like evolve to process these foods. Like our bodies currently are capable of processing them, right? And if you have a diet where you're not getting enough nutrients, right, you probably won't be very healthy, right?
Yeah.
But you can have a diet which isn't any animal products that is healthy.
Yeah, I know, but it's just for me. I tend to eat a lot of chicken because I love chicken. Chicken's my favorite food. But like, and I did used to work on a farm. Like I said, my sister owns horses. It was her side of the family that owned the farm. So I like had to like. I agree. Some of the ways that like animal meat is like not like made, but like with the mass reproducing, like the way like they kill animals like while they're still alive. I don't agree with that. Like I think that's wrong. That's why I buy from a local butcher's. Like where they're killed like humanely.
No, local butchers, they'll still kill them in mass processing plants, right? All slaughterhouses.
No, I know the person who owns it, and I've been there. I've helped at the farm. I know how like I've killed the animals. I know how like they do it.
I promise you, homesteading is just as bad, if not worse, than mass produced killing.
All the animals are free roaming. Like they're allowed to like.
It doesn't matter, right? They still don't want to die, right? They're still animals that don't want to die, right? If I killed your dog or your horse, it wouldn't matter if they were free roaming first, would it?
Yeah, but like they're not animals that are like. Some people like in China, there's like a festival where they eat dogs because it's like normal.
The Yulin Dog Festival, yeah.
But like, it's normal to eat things like dogs there, but like.
But that doesn't make it good, right? Just because something's normal doesn't make it good.
Yeah, but like what I'm trying to explain is where it's quite normal to eat meat, and it's like I've just grown up eating meat. Like
so did I. I grew up eating meat.
But like I just wouldn't become vegan. It's just not for me, you know.
But it's not about whether it's for you or for me, right? There's a victim of our actions, right? I didn't go vegan because I didn't like the taste of meat. I didn't go vegan because I decided one day I just didn't want to eat meat anymore, right? At no point in my life did I ever stop thinking steak was tasty, right? I love the taste of McChicken sandwiches, but I don't eat them anymore, right? Because there's an animal that dies. Because I'm not thinking about me, I'm thinking about them, right? It's like if someone came up to me, right, who was literally dying, right? They had a gunshot wound, right? And they said, please take my child, and then they died. I wouldn't think, I don't want a child, and just throw them in a bin. I would look after them, right? Even though it's
I
massive.
would take it to an adoption center.
Well, no. In this hypothetical, there's just me and this shot person and a baby, right? There is no one else to look after them, right? You would look after that life, right? You would put another life before your own, right? Even if it was a discomfort to you, right?
No.
You would allow a baby to die.
Yeah.
You would allow a human baby to die if you didn't want to look after them.
Yeah. I would like take it somewhere to like let it die. Like I wouldn't like starve it or anything.
You would
but like
you would leave a baby to die.
Yep. would probably drop the baby downstairs and kill it anyway. Like, not purposely, but I would drop it downstairs and kill it.
You would kill them.
It's.
No, they're not an it. They're a baby. Babies aren't
Yeah,
it.
but it's still an it. It's like.
No, they're not. They are a them. They're not an it.
Yeah, but it isn't it, because it is
They're
a
not
thing.
they're not an object. They're a human being. They have a lived
It's
experience.
A noun is an object or a person, and like it's the same thing as a noun.
They're a them. We don't objectify people.
Says did the baby choose that?
No, they are a person, right? It's the same way we used to call black people it, but we don't because they're not objects. They're people.
Yeah, but I call everything it.
I don't believe that you would leave a baby to die.
I would. I would like give it to my mom or something. Yeah, bro, look after this.
I'm not sure that there's any point in us having a conversation.
Okay.
Hello. Wow, that's the first time I've ever had anyone say they'd leave a baby to die. That's ridiculous, right? That's such an absurd statement. People bite the most insane bullets in order to justify eating animals. But maybe they're just kids, you know? They knew I was streaming as well. She knew I was streaming. Hello.
What's up?
How you doing? Someone want to clip the girl saying that she would leave a baby to die? Hey Jess, you wanna be my clip girl? Jess is in my Discord server. Trying to recruit the person who just... Why are there 99 messages in my chat? Oh my god, guys. Everyone's having a nice chat. I know she joined the Discord. I'm very aware she joined the Discord. Very, very aware, my darling. I love you, Jess. I love you so much, Jess. Never stop pointing out the obvious to me. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Job.
Say again.
What's your name?
What's my name?
Yeah?
Jessica.
Jessica. It's a beautiful name.
I mean, it's a very common name.
Where are you from?
I'm from the UK.
UK. I'm from Morocco.
From Morocco? Oh, you're from Morocco? Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Thank you.
I've never been to Morocco.
Are you gay?
Am I gay?
Yeah?
I'm a trans person.
Chance?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Why? Wow. It's a beautiful name. Fuck you! I take the baby down the stairs. That was kind of racist. I mean, it wasn't a Moroccan accent. I'm like, oh boy. Please, team, stop fucking masturbating. Alright, we'll leave an America, team. We're going to another country. Not Morocco. We're not going to Morocco, though. Fuck Morocco. We're gonna go to Ireland. Patriot is. Hello. Patriot is. Hello. Faven. Keep one shoe. But I wanna get both your shoes. Hello. Patriot is.
Hello. Evil power.
Patriot is. No. No one wants to talk to me. Oh. Hello.
Oh yeah.
You have an echo.
What?
There's an echo.
Okay, yeah. somebody spying on us.
No, I
No,
don't think
I don't
so.
think so.
But it's
I
very
don't
But it's
know.
loud.
very loud.
Loud. It's United Kingdom and Ireland is like not too far away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear
I
myself
can hear
shouting.
myself shouting.
Is that what you're
Is
saying?
that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'm
No, well, I'm
streaming,
streaming,
and it's really
and it's really
unpleasant with the
unpleasant
echo.
with the echo.
But I hope you have
But
a
I
nice
hope you have a
time.
nice time.
Yeah.
Oh. Hello. Is it unpleasant for everyone else? Or is it just for me? Oh my god, stop fucking masturbating! You fucks! Ugh. I need a sign that says stop masturbating, so every time I can hold it up, I get banned. Hello.
Hello.
What are you doing?
We are doing good.
That's good.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm good. What do you think about animals?
I love animals.
Yeah? Do you love all animals or just some animals?
I love all animals. Oh my god. Sorry. I love all animals.
Yeah? You
Yeah.
vegetarian?
Yeah, I am.
You are?
Yeah.
So you don't eat any animals?
No, I don't eat any meat.
When did you go vegetarian?
I think 2 years ago.
Okay. What prompted that? What caused that?
I just found out how people hurt them when they make meat. So, yeah.
Hmm. Do you know what veganism is?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know
What?
what veganism is?
No. What's that?
Veganism is where you don't eat milk or eggs or cheese or dairy or honey as well.
Oh, oh.
Have you heard of that?
And right now, yeah. I never knew about this before.
Hmm. Do you understand why? Like someone would do that?
Yeah, because they like animals and don't want them to hurt.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
because animals are exploited for other things as well as meat, right?
Yeah.
Do you think, like, if you knew more about that, that might be something you did?
Mm. Wait, what?
Do you
What?
think? Do you think if you knew more about like those industries, you might consider veganism as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like some links?
Sure, wait. Okay, got it. Got it.
So on there, there's like the second link is like go vegan, and it has a bunch of links about like various industries.
Mhm.
Because like obviously the dairy industry, is using cows for milk, right?
Yeah.
And they constantly impregnate those cows in order to make them produce milk, because cows will only produce milk if they're pregnant. And then the
Yeah.
babies are, unfortunately, if they're boys, they're killed. And it's the same in the egg industry. The males are killed in the egg industry. And
Oh.
yeah, unfortunately,
Oh,
sorry, go on.
so wait. No, the phone was lagging.
It's okay. So yeah, every time we sort of like take an animal and like use them for a product, they end up becoming like sort of worse, right? They get objectified and they get sort of abused.
Yeah.
I didn't really consider any of this until I was 28 years old, and then I watched slaughterhouse footage, and they also showed what happens to like the life of egg chickens and like dairy cows, and I realized that it was just as bad as the meat industry. Like it was basically the same industry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think if you wanted to become vegan, like your parents, like are your parents accepting that you're a vegetarian, presumably?
Yeah.
Yeah. And is anyone else in your family vegetarian?
Uh, my grandma is, my aunt, and a few more.
Oh wow, okay, that's good. But your immediate family aren't.
Hey, wait.
Your
Excuse me, I didn't
your
hear you.
immediate family aren't. So like your mum and your dad and your sister or your brothers or.
They are about. They are going on the way of being a vegetarian.
Uh-huh. And are you encouraging of that, I imagine?
Yeah. I keep saying stop.
That's really powerful. That's really good. Because like if we know that animals are being harmed, we should speak about it, right?
Yeah.
It's really hard speaking to your family as well, because your family are like way less accepting of new ideas from within the family for some reason. I don't know why, but it's like studies that have proved that.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were gonna say? Nope. I don't know what to say when it's like people who just agree with you. Like, what do you say? I don't know. Maybe I did a good job. I feel like I do really bad with like situations where I just feel like I'm talking at people in like an annoying way. And I don't want to be annoying, you know? I hope she is. I don't know. I hope she is accepting. Hey Jess, did you clip it? Did you clip Jess? Hello? Should I clip it? Hello? How you doing? When am I stopping? When did I start? When did I start streaming? Did I start at 11? Has it been 4.5 hours? Hello?
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
Oh, you got septum piercing. Very cool.
Thank you. I love your makeup.
Thank you.
Do you like my outfit?
I do. It's very cute.
It's so slay, isn't it?
It is very slay. What do you guys think of animals?
I love animals.
Yeah, you love all animals or just some animals?
Yeah, we love all animals. We're vegans.
You're vegans?
Yeah.
Are you actually?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Cliche septum piercing vegans. Let's go.
We
Oh.
both got one.
Yep, there you go. Cliche septum piercing vegans. Well, I'm literally on home TV talking to people about animals, so to try and make them vegan. So well done, guys.
Oh, slay.
If you would like to be in a Discord with lots of trans vegans, there's one in this QR code.
Okay.
Amazing.
But if you don't want to be, then that's fine.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Well, see you later. Enjoy the park.
Save
You
the
too.
world.
Bye.
Save the animals.
Save the animals.
I'll try my best. I'm not sure if they were vegan, team. I'm not. I don't know if they were just lying to me. Because they didn't scan the Discord. You know, they didn't scan the QR code.
Hello.
Maybe. Hello.
What? Are you a streamer? Wait, it's an
I
actual.
am a
Oh my
streamer.
god.
I am a streamer.
Ah, I knew it! Oh god.
There's a.
What's your stream?
It's here.
It's here.
What does it say? I can't see it. Jez doing active.
That's a QR code.
That's a QR code.
Screenshot the QR code.
I've screenshot
We'll do
it.
that later.
Oh, it's such a move you as well, by the way.
No.
There's such a
We'll do
what?
that
That's
later.
such a what?
What?
You said there's such a.
You said there's such a something.
No.
Oh,
There's
okay.
such a mugshot of me when you took a screenshot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
There's an echo. So
There's an
it's hard
echo,
to
so
hear.
it's hard to hear.
Oh.
But it was lovely chatting
But
to
it
you.
was lovely chatting to you.
Okay.
Bye.
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 That echo. I don't know why the echo is so bad. I wish it wasn't. I wish there was something to do. Like, I don't know how to solve this problem where I just... Because I hear myself screaming back loud. Oh my god, no. No, bad. Go away. Did my dog do a poo? Did you trump? Why does it smell? I think my dog either trumped, hello, or shat somewhere, because my house stinks of poo.
Harley
Hello.
Quinn.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
What, are you transgender?
I am, yeah.
Oh, I'll support you. What, are you a girl or a boy?
A girl.
It's a girl.
She's a girl. Oh, it's
Sorry.
a girl.
Oh, I didn't know your pronouns, so.
Yeah, back in the
I was just trying to be respectful. Do you want a boyfriend?
No, I don't.
She's a girl.
Do you have any questions?
No.
You can ask
Yeah.
whatever you want.
I've got a question.
Do you have a dick?
What's it like living in a cage?
In a cage?
Yeah.
Charlie, what do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you
Wait,
mean?
do you have a dick?
I do, yeah.
Do you like men?
No.
Do you like women?
Yes.
Wait, so why? What?
She's a girl and she wants women.
Oh, so you're lesbian?
Do you want Leo?
I
But
picked-
are you originally a man?
I was born a boy, yeah.
So why aren't you just like? Because you like girls, isn't it? But why do you want to be a girl?
Because I want to be a girl. Because who you want to have sex with doesn't make you a person, right? You're not defined by the person you have sex with, right?
Exactly.
Right? Like a gay man doesn't become a woman, right?
But you like women, so why don't you just be a boy and then just like fuck the girl?
Because I don't want to be a boy.
She wants to be a girl.
I
Do you want
be
to
a
have
girl.
pink hair?
Nothing the makeup.
Do I want to what, sorry?
Have pink hair.
Happen care?
Have pink hair.
Oh, have pink hair. Have blue
Yeah.
hair.
I reckon pink will suit you.
Pink dyes always wash out. They're annoying. You have to keep
I'm gonna turn my
redoing it.
face because I ain't got lashes on.
That's okay.
I ain't got lashes.
Do you
I
have
look
any
like
other
a turtle.
questions?
Yeah, I have loads.
Oh, please ask them.
When did you want to be a girl?
When I was about 8 years old.
Oh.
But I didn't
How old
have
are you now?
I didn't have any language to sort of like explain it to people.
When did you come out? Have you had a girlfriend
31.
before?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Have you got any kids?
Nope.
Do you want kids?
I don't know. I enjoy spending time with my friends' children, but I don't know if I want to have a child that I have to look after for the rest of my life.
Fair enough. Fairs. Where are you from?
From Leeds in England.
Oh.
Shush.
Do you know where Birmingham is?
I do know where Birmingham is.
Yeah.
Shut up, man.
I don't think we call
Ignore
them that.
him.
I don't think
Ignore
we use the
him.
P slur.
Look at the colour, yeah.
Can I
Ignore
ask
him.
you a question?
Yeah.
Is it like weird when we have friends that are like bigoted
Yeah.
and we don't agree with their position, but yet we still spend time with them?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Bigoted, yeah.
What's that?
It's where you discriminate against people based on their immutable characteristics.
Oh.
Talk about you.
Charlie. Me? Oh, literally, I'm a packy.
I don't think we use that word.
I'm half Cassian, how about that?
I'm not sure we use that word either.
Yes, you do.
Charlie, you're white.
I'm white.
You're just a bit tanned.
A bit?
Yeah. Or you're just dirty.
Do you have any other questions?
Do you guys have any questions?
No. Jack, can you skip these?
That's horrible, Charlie.
Can I ask you some questions?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think about animals?
They're cute. I love them.
Do you love all animals or just some animals?
Not all of them. Just some.
Which ones don't we like?
Skunks.
Raccoons.
What about like cows and pigs and chickens?
I love cows.
Oh my god, I want a pet pig.
Yeah? Do you guys eat those animals?
No.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh.
I do.
So
I'm a vegan.
are you?
Yeah.
Are you actually?
I don't eat animals.
Isn't it funny how we say that we think like pigs are cute or cows are cute, but then we eat them?
Are you vegan?
I am a vegan.
I don't eat them because I love cows.
You've had chicken yesterday.
That's chicken. I eat chicken, but I don't eat beef because cows.
Well, chickens are animals too.
Chickens are
Yeah, but I don't like chickens.
Well, it doesn't matter whether we like them, right? Would you eat a parrot?
No.
No.
But they're a bird. Right? They're very similar to chickens, right? In their ability to sort of see the world.
You eat burgers, Leon.
No.
I eat
They do.
I love burgers, mate.
So I wasn't always a vegan. I went vegan when I was 28 years old. And the reason I went vegan is because I saw slaughterhouse footage. And I realized that I enjoyed the taste of animals, but I didn't enjoy the taste of them enough to have them be killed for me. but I've never seen how they were killed. I believed that they were killed in a really nice way. I believed they had like long lives and they were killed like animals.
Oh no, they get shot in the head, don't they?
They do. They get shot in the head when they're
If
like
you
children.
get shot in the head.
Yeah. When they're like 6 months old, they get killed.
Oh.
We kill
I
chickens.
don't like eating them, but I believe that it's like they're killed anyway, so people could eat them if they wanted them because they're killed anyway.
Do you think?
I don't eat them. I don't eat them.
Do you believe in supply and demand? Do you think that if we purchased less animal products, then we would produce less animals? Yeah. So even though they're already killed, even though the products that we buy are already dead, right? If we don't buy them, it will lead to less animals being bred into existence, right?
Yeah, but sorry, Matt, I don't want to be sat there eating lettuce.
We don't have to eat lettuce, right? We have loads of tasty vegan options now, though.
No.
Like
Not
you can have like McPlant burgers, right? Like you can literally have burgers and pizzas and cheese and ice cream that's all vegan, right?
Yeah, but I bet it tastes like shit.
No,
Why?
it doesn't.
It doesn't. So it doesn't taste like shit, right? It might not taste exactly the same, but if we demand that it tastes exactly the same, we give the animal zero value, right? And that animal's life should have some value, right?
Dogs.
Well,
Right.
nobody can eat fucking dogs are there unless they're in
Chinese.
China.
Chinese.
Yeah, they eat cats and dogs, aren't they?
I don't think we should eat any animals, right?
No, no.
Apart from pigs.
No. Do you know?
No.
Do you know what we do to pigs?
Fuck off.
What do we do to pigs?
So pigs get put in gas chambers, right?
What? Pigs get put in gas chambers. You guys shut the fuck up trying to listen.
Yeah, but I love pigs though. I want a
Well,
pet.
Guys, shut the fuck up.
When we buy like pork products, right? Animals made of pig, right?
Charlie, shut
We
up.
pay for pigs to be put in gas chambers, and then they come out of the gas chamber, and sometimes they're still conscious and they have their throat slit. And sometimes they're still conscious having had their throat slit, and they get put in a tank of boiling water where they drown to death in boiling water. And I literally cannot think of a death that is worse than being gassed, having my throat slit, and then drowning in boiling water. I don't think there's anything possible that's worse than that.
What about Hitler killing the Jews?
And that's how we kill them, right? And that's when we buy ham, that's what we pay for, right? And we could just have vegan ham, you know?
Exactly.
I don't like ham.
There's a QR code here.
Like the smell of ham.
There's a QR code here, and it goes
Yeah.
to my link tree.
Shut up, Charlie!
You should have fucked up.
It goes to my link tree, and on there is this YouTube video. We're currently on YouTube. And there's also a bunch of resources for either learning about why people are vegan or trying vegan food, right? But the thing is, if we
So I'm just gonna go back to my YouTube.
we don't need to eat animals, right? And when we pay for animal products, we're
What, are we
paying.
going to be on your YouTube channel?
You're on right now.
Are we live on YouTube?
You are live right now.
How many people's on? How many people's on?
Yeah. Not that many. There's 10 people. There's 10 people watching. Right?
Hey, we're on YouTube.
So
Subscribe to this person.
So when we pay for animal products, right?
You got it.
We're paying for animals that don't need to die, right?
Yeah.
And we could just have alternatives, right?
Yeah. Can we screen? We're just doing a barcode. We're just doing the barcode at the top.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh.
I really appreciate that you guys have listened. I was very similar to
How
you.
do we do it?
So there's a link tree.
I'm on.
If you go on the QR code, there'll be a link tree. The first one will be my YouTube channel, and then there'll be a link underneath that just says resources for going vegan, I think.
Oh yeah.
And if you click on there, there'll be some.
Where can I see the comments?
Don't show me.
It's okay.
Don't show me. I don't want them to see themselves.
Show John.
You both be on it.
I'm on YouTube, look.
You are on YouTube. But so we don't need to do this, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And I was raised eating meat, right? I was raised in a very similar way to you guys. I thought it was normal to eat animals. I enjoyed eating animals, right? But we don't need to keep
Ask you a
doing it.
question.
You can ask me whatever questions you want.
Right. What about consent?
What do you mean, what about consent?
Give us consent. What, you didn't give us
Animals
consent.
can't consent.
Oh, what about animals, Mike?
Charlie, stop being cheeky.
Oh, you mean consenting to being on YouTube?
Yeah.
You agree to terms and services when you sign up to TV. You've agreed to someone potentially using your image when you signed up to it. That's why websites have terms and services.
Wrong.
Anyway, it's been lovely chatting to you, and please check out the links.
I love you.
Oh, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Oh. I think my dog's shat in my house somewhere. Oh boy. Right, I'm gonna have a 5-minute break while I look for turds in my house, because I'm pretty sure my dog's had a shit. Because it smells. Dog, what have you done? Have you pooed in my house, dog? Or have you just done a really smelly fart? Like, what is this? Why does it smell of shit? Is it your butt? You don't smell. What is going on? Did I trump? Like, why does it smell of shit in my house? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Maybe I'm having a stroke. Am I having a stroke, dog? Am I dying? Is Mama dying? It does smell of shit. Oh, it did. It doesn't anymore. Right, whatever. Let's carry on. Oh, that was a good conversation. I don't know why I'm still going. It's been like many an hour. But let's keep going. When did I start? Does anyone remember when I started? Hello.
When you need to
Hello.
start. Oh!
Wow. I need to put bows in my hair. It's important that I put bows in my hair.
Bows in my hair.
Whoa, we got an echo team. Where's the bows? Where are the bows, dog? Hello.
Hello.
Boy, that's loud. Where are my bows? Hello? Hello?
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi.
I like your neck tattoo.
Thank you.
It's very cool. I want a neck tattoo.
It hurts.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's it say? Oh, okay.
I still need to finish off. Feel
It's
it.
very, very cool.
Thanks.
Is it your first tattoo?
Yeah.
Yeah? And you went for the neck?
Yeah, I know, like the idea.
That's very brave. I definitely want to do something similar. Oh, sorry. I'm looking for bows. I can't find my bows that I want to put in my hair. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What do you think about animals?
In what way?
Just in all ways. Do you like animals?
I mean, like, I like to see them to have around me.
Uh-huh. Do you think like we should look after animals? Do you think we should care about animals? Do you think they should be given dignity and respect?
Yeah, not in my house.
Yeah? And have you ever considered like some animals we like love and we like cherish and look after like members of the family? Like dogs and cats? And other animals we eat?
No.
No?
No. I don't like animals like around me.
You don't like them at all?
No, really not.
Do you think we should like look after them though, or not?
Yeah, look after them, but not in my house, not around me.
But what about eating them? Do you think that makes sense?
I mean, I only eat chicken, that's it.
But would you eat a parrot?
Yeah, no.
No? Why is it that like eating a parrot's ew no, but like chicken's normal?
I don't know. What are you doing on YouTube? What are you doing here anyway?
I'm a vegan, so I'm one of those annoying
No,
people who
like-
questions other people's ethics.
No, I mean like on Amigo.
Oh, I'm streaming.
Where?
On YouTube.
Don't you think you should ask for like consent?
So when you sign up to Home TV, you do a terms and services, and one of those things is that other people might use your image for their own purposes. So you have already given consent.
Oh, long day for me.
That's why websites have terms and services.
Cute.
But like, have you ever considered whether or not like why we would eat one animal and not another? It's weird, right? I never did it. Up until 28 years old, I never considered whether or not I should eat animals. And then one day, someone was like, "Hey, why the fuck do you eat animals?" And I was like, I don't know." And then they were like, "Watch this really graphic footage of animals being murdered." And I was like, "Oh fuck, that's really bad." And then they were like, "If you don't like it, stop paying for it." And I was like, "Fuck, okay, I will."
But I mean, like, it tastes good.
It does taste good, right? But there's loads of things that are like fun for us, but we know are wrong, right? Just because we enjoy something doesn't make it morally okay to do it, right?
Makes sense.
You know? Do you think like you could have a equally like good life without eating animals,
Yeah, probably a bit skinnier and healthier.
right? And it'd be better for the chickens too, right?
Yeah.
Would you ever consider like vegetarianism or veganism?
Tried it, didn't work.
Why did it not work?
Because I love food and food makes me.
Okay, but there's other ways you could have like I don't know where you are, but most places now you can get pretty good vegan food wherever you are, and there's vegan restaurants or restaurants with vegan options, right? Like,
It doesn't taste the same.
well, it doesn't taste the same, right? But if we demand it to taste exactly the same, we give the animal no value, right? The animal's life would have zero value, right? And I think the animal's life should have some value, right?
Yeah.
Right? And if we're not willing to make any sacrifice in like the way things are, then we give that animal zero value. Whereas if we're willing to say, okay, food will taste a little bit different, right? And it might taste a little bit less good, or it might be a little bit harder to get, then we give that animal's life some value, right?
Mm-hmm. Do you eat cheese and shit like that?
No, so I don't. I eat vegan cheese and I eat vegan ice cream, but I don't eat any dairy products. I don't eat any eggs or any like honey.
Honey?
Honey, yeah, honey comes from bees. And unfortunately, in the honey industry, they abuse bees like really badly. So I don't eat bees. I don't eat honey.
I mean, it's cute what you're doing, yeah. I get it. But I'm gonna continue to eat what I eat.
Do you not think the chickens deserve your consideration?
I'm still gonna continue to eat what I like.
But
And what?
does that not like bad though? Like people could say the same thing about humans, right? Like they could say, "Oh yeah, I think, you know, these people do deserve equal rights, but it's better for me if they don't have them," right? And that would be wrong, right? Because that's why we used to keep people in cages and make them, you know, pick cotton, right? And that was wrong, right? But it was better for like farmers and like plantation owners to not think about that, you know?
Yeah.
And you know, it's the same with like homophobia and racism and like sexism, right? It's like better for those who currently are in charge of the world for women to be denigrated, right? And treated as worse than men, right? But that doesn't make it moral for them to continue to do so.
You got me confused.
Do you think do you aspire to be a moral person? Do you aspire to do what is good?
I mean, kind of like I'm a bit selfish, so I'm gonna do what makes me happy.
But would you do something that was selfish if it hurt someone else?
Depends who.
Okay, what about chickens, for example? Would you
I'm gonna,
would you be selfish if it hurt a chicken? Like would you actively kill a chicken for your own benefit?
that's like you got me confused. Not confused, like yeah. Forgot the word.
Yeah. If I said to you, like, if you want to eat this meal that's got chicken in it, you have to kill a chicken. Would you kill that chicken?
No, because that's not my job.
Okay, so if we're not willing to do the deed ourselves, then why are we okay to let other people, like, pay other people to do it?
Because that's their job.
Yeah, but they might not want to do that job, right? When we like pay for like animal products, we're also paying for a system that abuses people, right? Most people don't want to be in a job where they kill animals every single day, right? Right, but they live in that system because that's the only job they can get, and there's a demand for the product, so that people make money off them doing that, right?
Yeah.
Right, like slaughterhouse workers have the highest suicide rates in almost every country on the planet. Right? They don't want to spend all day killing animals, but if we keep paying for those animal products, we financially incentivize a society where they have to do those jobs and they then kill themselves because they do those jobs.
And do you think everyone is gonna stop eating?
Well, I'm not talking about everyone. I'm talking about you, right? I'm talking just to you at the minute, right? And I talk to people. I talk to thousands of people a week, right? And a lot of them do stop.
Yeah, keep saying that to yourself. I'm gonna go because my rent guy came. Bye.
Keep telling yourself that I'm gonna do what I want to do, just because I don't think everyone's gonna do it. How to be a bad person.
Hello, sir.
Hello. How you doing?
Not good.
You're not good? No, I'm sorry. What's up? Oh boy, got skipped. I wish I could. I wish I had the mental tenacity to do evil things just because other people did.
Huh?
I just talked to someone who said that they were going to continue to do bad things just because other people did them.
Why do you have a QR code?
Why don't you scan it and find out?
I can't scan it. I don't have another phone.
Oh, you can take a screenshot, right? On your phone.
No, I don't.
Okay. Then that's fine. You don't have to. I get the same guy again. How funny would it be if I got the exact same guy again? Well, that's the point, Dennis. If their ethics think it's okay to kill animals, then that's fine, right? Hello. But if their ethics aren't that it's okay to kill animals, hello. We listen to Oasis. Blow it ain't away. So I start a revolution from my bed. Hello.
Oh, yo, what's good?
I'm good, thank you. What do you think about animals?
I like animals.
Yeah?
Yeah. What do you think about animals?
Do you think we should be allowed to kill animals for pleasure?
As which animals?
Any animal.
What's like a cow?
Like
Pigeons.
a cow, exactly.
Yeah.
Like
You
a
can
cow.
kill
Yeah.
pigeons for fun.
What about cows? Should we be able to kill cows for fun?
As long as it's for food, yeah.
As long as it's for food.
Yeah.
What if it's not for food?
Then don't kill them, obviously.
What if I just enjoy the act of killing the cow?
I mean, it is just a cow, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, right? Because if we can kill them for food, we should be able to kill them for pleasure as well, right?
I mean, if you kill them for pleasure, then you can just give them for food.
No. We kill them for fun and then burn the body.
I mean, yeah, that's fun.
Right?
Because
we don't need to eat cows anyway, right? So we're basically when we eat cows, we're killing them for fun, basically, because we don't have to eat beef to survive.
I mean, it chooses like a billion types of other meat. Yeah.
No, we don't have to eat. We don't have to eat any meat to survive, right? We can just live off plants, right?
And berries.
And berries, yeah. Plants, berries, fungus, wheats. You know, there's lots of plants.
So I have a strong urge to go out and kill a cow now.
Do you? Like, surely, like you presumably agree with my point, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we don't need to eat cows, therefore we basically kill them for pleasure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that's right?
I mean, it's just a cow at the end of the day.
Yeah. Would you say the same about a dog? If I killed a dog, would that be okay?
No, because everyone likes dogs.
Well, exactly, but so it would be wrong to kill a dog for pleasure.
Yeah.
And should we judge creatures based on whether or not people like them or not? Should creatures have more rights if people like them? Let's say, for example, we lived in a society where people really liked white people, but they didn't really like black people all that much. Should white people have more rights than black people?
No, that's not fair.
That's not fair, right? So we shouldn't base like the way we treat other individuals off whether or not we like them or not, right?
Yeah, okay, that's actually a very valid point.
It's a very valid point. So why are we okay killing cows for pleasure but not killing dogs for pleasure? And should we either kill all animals for pleasure or kill no animals for pleasure?
Probably no animals, because I don't want to kill every animal.
Probably no animals, right? So having had
Yeah.
this conversation, have I made you actually consider veganism for the first time in your entire life?
Yes, actually. I think I want to go eat plants.
I mean,
I might go out and eat a cow.
I don't believe you, but I believe that you're actually sort of considering whether or not I have a point.
I agree with your point. It's a valid point.
Okay, so what would stop you going vegan?
I mean, if I don't like you know those videos of the pigs in like slaughterhouses and stuff. I hate watching them.
Okay, why do you hate watching them?
It's not very nice.
It's not very nice, right? Is it because it highlights what we do to animals?
Yeah.
And we like to not think about what we do to animals, right?
I feel like if more people like knew the details of how we kill them, then more people will probably not eat them.
Right? So the reason you dislike watching those videos is because you want to remain ignorant, right?
Yeah, because I do like Big Macs.
And it benefits you to remain ignorant, right?
Yeah.
But what do you reckon it benefits the animals or is a detriment to the animals if you remain ignorant?
It does not benefit them.
Right? And if you were the person being murdered, right, would you want people to remain ignorant or would you want them to educate themselves?
I would want them to educate themselves.
Okay. And do you think you'd be willing to extend the courtesy to the animals that you would educate yourself for their benefit?
If I found out more about it, probably.
Yeah? Would you be willing to like scan a QR code, for example?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go look at that. You're cool. I like you. Thank you.
Thank you. We're on YouTube, and if you want to see more stuff, that's my YouTube channel as well up there.
I'm gonna scan it now.
Also, if you have any questions, you can actually ask. I don't mind if you want to ask loads of questions.
Let me scan it. Hold on. Oh wait, hold on.
Okay, we're gonna check that out. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Have a nice
Okay,
day.
bye-bye.
Go vegan. That was weird and also good. That was a very nice conversation. It's very short. I feel like sometimes sale tactics get you to the end of the conversation a bit quickly, but they also just kind of accept it. Hello.
Hello, mate.
How you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm asking people whether or not they think we should be able to kill animals for pleasure.
What do you think?
I think we shouldn't.
For pleasure?
For pleasure, yeah.
What, like fishing?
I mean, yeah, sort of like fishing, yeah.
Am I being live streamed right now?
You are being live streamed, yeah.
Oh, damn. Who's watching?
I think 12 people are watching. But they're all great.
Hey.
They're all wonderful people.
Hello, mate.
No.
12 people.
12
I'm not racist. No, what's it called when you don't like gay people?
Homophobic.
I'm not I like everyone.
Wonderful.
No, not like that.
Uh-huh.
Are you a girl or a boy?
Well, can we go back to fishing?
Well, can I just ask you that one question?
I'm a girl.
So I call you...
You would use she, her. If you were referring to me in third person, you'd use she, her, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so fishing.
Fishing, yeah. So do you think fishing's okay?
If you chuck them back.
Really? Does it
Why
not
not?
sort of like maim them? What if I had a hook, right? And I just sort of threw a fishing line into like a child's playground, right? And I just caught
Then
a
you'd be a
child.
nonce.
No, I wouldn't, because I would throw them back. I wouldn't do anything naughty to them. I'd just catch them and throw them back, right? Would that be fucked up?
Nah.
It would, because the children would feel pain, right?
Nah.
They would.
How?
Because a hook in your mouth is painful.
Maybe stop putting things that hurt in children's mouths then.
Exactly. So why are we doing it to fish?
Who cares about fish? Look, I'm eating fish right now. Hold
I
on.
care about fish. I care about
Are
fish.
you a vegan?
I am a fucking vegan. Also, they're vegan, I
Yeah.
think. I'm pretty sure
I
they're
don't
vegan.
know. I'm not in the UK. They just need in Portugal.
Portugale. Portugal's nice. So,
I know, Jay.
so fishing is wrong, right?
How do you make money? What do you do for money?
I do this.
Does it make money?
It might do. Maybe I have a side
That's good.
gig.
Do you do anything else? Do you work on that?
I currently do a lot of volunteering, and I also stream on the internet.
What do you volunteer for?
Vegan charities.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What? You stand in the town with like a.
I do. I literally do that, yeah.
Do people? I live in Southampton. Obviously, I'm not there.
I have
But
a friend in Southampton who does it in Southampton.
I've seen it, and people chuck burgers at them.
They do, yeah. People also cry in the street and say they're going to go vegan, though, so it's a bit of both, you know?
What's the worst thing that's happened to you?
I don't know. I've had a lot of kids surround me, and I thought I was going to get stabbed before.
Why?
Because there's like 30 kids surrounding me, like screaming at me.
And what did you say?
I just stood and talked to them. Because you can't really run away from 30 children, can you?
That was a Sigma ass moment.
I'm a little bit Sigma. Just a little bit.
Yo,
so
do
what
you know
do you
someone?
think? Now let's cut. Let me do my job. So why are we okay abusing fish but not children? And what if we did it to cows?
The speciesism argument. I
It
know
is
about this.
speciesism.
I used to be a vegan for 2 years.
Did you? What stopped you?
I did. I was on holiday and I was
Uh-huh.
offered a lovely piece of steak.
Okay.
And for some reason, I don't know why, but I ate it.
Okay. Was it because you were surrounded by non-vegans?
Yes, but also I've been to a farm where they were, and it was like, it wasn't like a, it's not right, but it was like not like a mass slaughterhouse. It was like a, not private. What do you call it when it's
Homestead.
not? Yes, something like that.
But they probably still took them to a large slaughterhouse to kill them. Right? And also,
Actually, I saw how they killed a chicken. They got a road cone and put its. Sorry, that's gonna hurt your feelings.
No, I've seen. You won't hurt my feelings. I literally see this on a daily basis. But yeah, like they
How
put
do you
them.
see it? Do you go?
Because I'll either stream it on TVs or I'll like stand in front of TVs and show it to people. Or
I don't like when they do. For is another argument. Makeup. They use
animal
rats
testing.
and things.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
you
can get makeup that's not animal tested, right? This is not
animal
tested.
I know something. There's has like the little petter thing on the back, doesn't
a
it?
little rabbit thing on the back. Yeah, that says cruelty free. There's a website called Beauty Bay that'll filter all makeup by vegan and cruelty free. And then you can not buy it on Beauty Bay if you want. You can buy it on a different website. But it's a really good way of like seeing what's vegan. So you were vegan for 2 years.
I was.
And then you went on holiday with a bunch of people who weren't vegan.
I was with my mate. Sorry, I look rough now. I've been out all night, so I'm just woke up. But
and you were societally reconditioned to eating meat.
something like on the lines of that, yeah.
So why did you go vegan? What was the reason you went vegan?
Well, one good thing was I used to be very fat, and now I'm skinny as fuck, and it helped a lot with stuff like that. 2, better Instagram.
No, but not what was the benefits of being vegan, but why did you go? How did you end up deciding to be vegan?
The better Instagram.
The better Instagram. Okay. The UK
Something
one?
All of them. And
so you saw what happens to animals that we eat?
Yeah.
And why did you forget? Was it just because it was hard having mates when you were vegan?
No, not at all. They wouldn't say. Yeah, obviously you get a little vegan nerd we do.
You do, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I didn't really care. But I don't know. It's hard. I'm only young and I made a good bit of money off this. Something different. Do you know what Forex is? This is just a completely different thing. And I went to somewhere in London called Hawksmoor. It's like the most expensive steak restaurant. And all of my friends were there, and we went there. I didn't eat anything with meat there. I ate like what do you call it? Nut roasting.
Okay.
And that's sort of, I didn't do anything, but I was like, shit, I was going to eat steak. That was like the first time in the 2 years where I was like, oh, I might. And then I went on holiday a month or something later. And then,
do you not think that's like sad though, that like you'd achieved something in life that you really, really like sort of allowed you to like do something you wanted to do, and you went to essentially a place that served the corpses of dead animals that you didn't even think you should be eating,
yes.
and like sat with all your friends as they sort of ate them? Do you not think it's like sad that society exists in a way that like that is how you celebrate, even though you don't agree with like the ethics of it?
Right? No, I do.
Because it would be like if you won the lottery as a like non-alcoholic, right, or non-alcohol drinker, going out with all your mates and watching them get completely and utterly sort of fucked, right? Even though you don't drink, and then being like, you know what, maybe I should start drinking again.
Let me ask you something
you
about,
ask me whatever you
it.
like.
Look at what you're wearing, the t-shirt, or whatever you're wearing, the jumper, whatever it is, yeah. Think the animal might not have been killed for that, but think of the suffering it went through.
So this came from a charity shop.
Yeah, but still, that's like saying, oh, the meat's been put in the bin, but as a vegan, you still can't eat it, or if it's out of date, you still can't eat it.
That's not true. So veganism is not contributing to the suffering of animals, right? You know, and also the argument you're basically making, right, is everything contains some amount of suffering, right? That's sort of your argument.
I'm not making an argument. I'm just questioning.
Yeah, but that's
I'm
like
not
sort of
arguing.
okay, but that's like the position you're raising, right? And I would say to you that like inherently our lives cause some amount of suffering, right? No matter what I do as a human being, I will inherently cause some small amount of suffering, right? But veganism isn't like an attempt to get to zero, right? Well, it isn't getting to zero. It's trying to be as close as possible, right? And like, you know, I have to make decisions every single day about like what I do, right? And some of them are very easy to reduce my sort of like harm than others, right? So like if I want to get to London, for example, for let's say a protest, I have to decide whether or not it's more valuable for me to go to London and do that protest or not go, right? And like not spend fuel on going there, right? And that's really complicated to decide whether or not like me going and like spending fuel or me not going is more valuable, right? But me just not eating animals is really simple, right? Like it just is a direct benefit to the world if I just don't eat animals, right? You know?
Yeah.
And like,
but
sorry, go on.
Also, with like the streams you're doing, are you trying to convert people to veganism?
So I don't think at any point I've said like go vegan, right? I'm just having conversation.
No, I'm asking. Are you?
The point is to make people consider their ethical position, right? And if their ethical position is that animals shouldn't be killed for their pleasure, right, needlessly for their pleasure, then I would like them to live in line with those moral values, right? But there will be people who just don't have those moral values, right? They just think that animals should be killed for their pleasure.
Yes.
And I can't change that, really, can I?
My dad does stuff like that.
Yeah?
He shoots birds.
Okay. And how do you feel about
What do you think about that? I don't really care.
Why? Why do you not care?
It's his business.
Well, it is his business, but we could also agree that it's probably the bird's business too, right? You probably would agree that it would be wrong. Would it be wrong if he was shooting children?
Yes, but his business is he owns a shooting range, a big one.
I thought you meant business as in the term to mean that.
No.
Yeah.
That's his business. He owns a big one. You probably know it, Bisley.
I don't. No, I don't.
It's biggest, like the biggest in the UK.
Okay.
And they I forgot what type of bird it is. I don't really ask him about
Presumably
it.
it's
But
like pheasants or something.
pheasants.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he shoots those for fun. But he says like when you and it's not right, but like the suffering part of it is minimal because they're shot with a shotgun, and as soon as it hits them, loads of bullets. You know how a shotgun works.
I do. I used to do clay pigeon shooting, not birds, just clays.
But
you could make the same argument though to shooting babies, right? You could say, oh, we use a gun that reduces their suffering as much as possible because they die instantly.
But you couldn't because it's a bird with a lot less sophisticated brain and.
I'm not saying they're equal, right? But I'm saying the argument that they die quickly doesn't work on babies, right? Okay. I'm not saying it's equally abhorrent to kill a baby as it is to kill a human. But if someone was killing babies,
it's not equal.
No, but
then why is it equal? Why is it equal to kill? Why would it be equal to have a dog as a pet and still eat meat?
I don't think it would. I don't eat meat.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And my dog doesn't eat meat either. He eats plants.
Is he happy?
He's very happy. He's literally playing with me now. He's a very happy boy.
What?
So, dogs don't need to eat meat. They can eat vegetables.
They do.
They don't. Dogs are not obligate carnivores. And there's studies now that show that dogs actually live a longer life on plant-based diets. So they'll live 18 months longer on average.
Did we have like shooting dogs?
Okay.
27
like
spaniels.
Oh, spaniels, okay.
No, spaniels. Yeah, spaniels. But I don't know if beagles are shooting dogs.
I think they are. They're a. I don't know actually. You might be right.
No, it's spaniels, but they eat fresh meat.
Yeah.
Not processed in a tin, like it's from the butcher's offcuts, which is again morally, in your perspective, not moral, but again, it's the bits that would be. The animal's already killed, which is wrong in your eyes, but it's putting to waste what's already been killed.
No, but
would arguably be better.
So I disagree. So this is why I disagree, right? This idea that like it's a byproduct is not true, right? Because when we pay for offcuts, right, we financially incentivize a business that kills animals. Right? And it doesn't matter that they're going to waste, right? We're still giving money to people who don't do something good, right? So
you know, I'm not just trying to argue with you, but my dad actually doesn't get money. He does corporate days for them, and they come, and it's sort of a paid agreement.
Well, they still get money, right? He still runs a business where he gets paid to kill birds, right?
Yes.
Right. And when I did the baby thing, right? So my argument with the baby thing wasn't that it's equal to kill a baby. As to kill a bird, right? But my point was, if someone was killing babies, no one would care whether or not they were doing it painlessly, right? They would just want them to stop killing babies.
Right? I would.
I don't think you would. I think you would be against all forms of baby killing.
Yes, but if there was a paedophile who was raping children to their death, this is an extreme example, and then there was somebody who just that did something like that, and then there was one that just went around shooting them, then obviously you'd want to stop the paedophile before you stop the thingy.
Well, no, you would want to stop both. You would want to stop.
You'd want to stop both, but
we don't care which is worse, right? We care.
No, we do care which is worse.
I don't think we do. I want to
we
stop.
Do care.
I want to stop all things that are abusive to animals.
So okay.
Because there is no, for me, there is no like acceptable amount of abusing an animal for pleasure. Right? All abuse for pleasure is immoral.
A dog is a wild animal.
Okay, why does that matter?
Because a dog should be able to
a dog isn't a wild animal.
A dog is a wild
Allow
animal.
me to pose this one to you, because this is things that people get stuck with.
It's a myth that they're a domesticated animal. They're a domesticated pet. Yes, some breeds have been bred by humans to be domesticated.
Wait. So, do you think your dog's right to eat meat, right, is greater than another animal's right to live? Because that's what you're saying. Okay. When you're saying my dog needs to eat meat, you're saying that the life of your dog, right, the choice of your dog to eat meat is more valuable than another animal's life. Right? And if you say yes to that, do you know what I say? I say, okay, you should allow me to kill your dog to feed him to my dog. Because my dog's right to eat meat is more valuable than your dog's right to life. Right? So it's you can't win the argument, right?
Okay. But what do you think about this? What do you think about this? We obviously have the dogs for shooting as well, but we also have 2 German Shepherds, which are, in your eyes, domesticated pets. What do you think about these large amount of dogs, 28 of them, sorry, that are used for, not used, but
I mean, they are used,
sole
right?
purpose?
They are used.
Okay.
They're basically slaves,
but
right?
naturally, there's no. We don't abuse them at all. They're very well looked after. Their natural instinct. Their natural instinct is to cut. No. Listen, I'll listen to you. Their natural instinct. Their natural instinct is when a bird is shot and it's fallen to the ground. They're a retrieving dog. They're a retrieving breed, and that's what they were bred to do. And that's what they've always been bred to do. Different dogs have different characteristics. I'm sure your dog is good at, I don't know, different things. What is it?
Collie.
What's it? Collie. Yeah. So your collie is also a sort of retriever dog as well.
Yeah.
So realistically, herding dog. Sorry. Yeah. So realistically, his instinct would be without training as well. Obviously, training does come into a big part of it. But realistically, if he was never domesticated like your dog is, which isn't a bad thing, because obviously I'd have to say that to millions in the UK, but if he was brought up on a farm, sort of a more more traditional way of where that dog would traditionally be, his job and instinct would be herding up sheep or whatever the animals are. So different dogs are, I don't know the right word, not bred, but instinctively more sort of proposed to do to do what their instinct is. So
yeah, I agree with you, but I don't think that means like breeding them for that purpose and keeping for them that purpose is moral, right? Like, because like
so
these
do you
dogs.
think it's moral?
Wait.
Do you think? Sorry. Yeah, okay.
Right. So you said that like these animals are just carrying out their natural behavior, right? Yeah, but we've bred them into that existence, right? And we've pushed them into doing that, right? And we have the capabilities to give animals a good life, right?
And do you think that they don't enjoy their life?
I'm not saying they don't enjoy it, right? I'm saying I have no issues with having different ways of doing things, provided we aren't causing harm, right? So those dogs, their existence, right, is not causing harm, right? But having the shooting, right, and using them as part of the shooting is causing harm, right?
Yes, but they're not causing the harm.
I agree with you, right? But also, right, because the business exists, right? Those animals have been bred to exist, and they're probably not kept in the same conditions as a pet dog, right?
Fair place, yeah.
And so they could be being treated better, right?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, they have a lot of affection, and don't get me wrong, it's not the type where you just get the dogs out of the kennel and all they're used for is shooting. Like on a corporate day, obviously, there's a lot more than just shooting, more eating and sitting around and talking. All the dogs are allowed to free roam around. I don't know how many acres. I'd say hundreds of acres without having to do what they are supposed to do, which is obviously retrieval. They can do what they want. They have free range to water, food, shelter, heat, and also obviously shade when it's hot.
Then I would say they're kept like pets, which is fine. But
yeah, well, we're obviously not inside, but yeah.
Yeah, but I would say that we're focusing on the thing that is a grey area, right? Instead of the thing that is, obviously not a grey area, right? Where is the shooting of birds, right, and the consuming of meat, right? And I think it's hard when you. I imagine it was very difficult for you as a vegan. Who is also in the family of a basically a blood sport, right?
Well, it is, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think
Yeah,
that means that we should alter our morality, right? And I appreciate some of us have it harder because, all I have to do is try and convince my dad not to eat meat, right?
yeah,
If you want to argue your moral principles as a vegan, you might actually have to try and convince your dad not to shoot birds, right? I don't think you're obligated to do that, but I do think you still have an obligation to not eat animals if you know it's wrong.
yeah.
And I think it's
Do you know,
important. Sorry, go on.
it was never really the morality part on my side. It was more the suffering of the animals from what they go through. It was never
But that
really
is
the
morality, right?
right or wrong.
That is morality. If you know an animal suffers, then it's morally bad to do the action, right?
Yeah, to be fair.
Right?
Mm.
And I think it's important to recognize that, like, when we pay any business that causes animal suffering, we financially incentivize that practice, right? When we buy steak, we financially incentivize someone to go and kill a cow and make steak, right?
But do you think, what is your stance? Actually, no, I know what you're going to say to this, but that it's very unlikely that within, I'm not going to say ever, but maybe ever, that 100% of the world will go vegan.
I actually used to think this, and I disagree, and I'm more than willing to explain why I disagree if you want.
Explain.
So I think when we see the world change, we actually see the world change very quickly, right? So people think that, like, this is something that's been, like, sort of being fought against for a very long time, but it's really not, right? There have been passive vegans, right, and passive, like, sort of vegetarians for a very long time, but only recently have we started getting really organized, really militant, really loud vegans. And when we look at, like, sort of forms of abuse in the world that have ended, when we look at sort of the suffrage of women, laws to protect children, the emancipation of slaves, there was a practice that was going on for a very long time, and then a movement sort of sprung up, combated it, and within a matter of decades, it just stopped. Right, women got the vote, and society changed in a matter of decades. Right, black people got emancipated from slavery in a number of decades. Right, we literally introduced laws to protect, like, children from being put in workhouses and being, used as wives in a matter of decades. Right, if you go back 100 and something years, schools didn't
Indians still
exist.
do that.
Maybe they do, yeah, but it's not all societies, right? I'm not saying all societies swing at the same time, right?
Well, in what is it, Muslim people, they still do that with like 7-year-old children, whatever. They
do.
marry young.
I agree with you, right? And I hope that they emancipate children in the Middle East, right? I hope they emancipate children in Asia. But in the UK, we have, right?
Yeah, because you're gay, not gay, whatever you are, yeah. Could you go to like the UAE?
I probably couldn't, no.
What would they do to you?
It's hard. So in the United Arab Emirates, I think there's nothing wrong with trans people. I'm a lesbian. But they might not believe I'm a... Oh. Did we lose connection? Have I lost him? Hope I've not lost him. I kind of like this conversation. Portugale. That's sad. I wonder if he'll join my stream. I wonder if he got my QR code. I'm gonna finish my point because I don't know. Yeah. So I think if I was to ever go to the Middle East, I don't think they have any issues with trans people, but they do have issues with gay people. And I am a woman, and I like women, so I would be a lesbian, which would be wrong in the United Arab Emirates. But they might not believe I'm a woman. But there's something called transogyny, which is where you're always treated as the gender that will persecute you the most. So they might arrest me for being a lesbian, even though they believe me to be a man, and try me as if I'm a man, even though they believe, even though that would mean that I couldn't be a lesbian. And also they just don't they're not as aware of gay issues, and I don't know. But I also know that in the United Arab Emirates, tourists are treated very differently to people who live in the country, and rich people are often exempt from certain laws, I believe, in various Middle Eastern countries because privilege. I don't think I'm ever going to go to a Middle Eastern country. I'm not sure in my lifetime if it will ever be safe. But yeah, I hope the person who I was talking to has considered whether or not they should reconsider veganism. It's yeah. Right, team. I think I started at 11, which has been 5.5 hours ago, I believe. I might have a break. I am a bit tired. Actually, I'm not tired, which is weird. Actually, I'm very much not tired. But I probably should have a break anyway. For a reason that I can't think of. But yeah, anyway, thanks for checking out. I hope everyone has had a nice stream. I look great, as always, obviously. And maybe see you next time. Boop.